Yeah.
will happen? What if Sensei Wolf brings up Silver?
He might. They're
And
working
that's where
together.
Daniel gets
It makes
distracted.
sense.
He's like, how do you know who he is? And Sensei Wolf's like, oh, Danny boy,
Use my
you don't know
brain
the truth, don't you?
about the new pictures that dropped today.
Like, I feel like that's where Daniel kind of realizes Silver's back, because I can imagine the scene going like this, Joe. Okay, so imagine this, right? Daniel's like fighting him, right? And then Sensei Wolf's like, so you're the Cobra Kai student Mr. Silver was talking about. And Daniel's like, wait, how do you know who Silver is? And he's like, maybe you should answer that question, Danny boy. You can be all happy in the valley, but he's gonna come back for you, or something like
what's
that.
up? What's up, Jim? Yeah, he might do something like that. Honestly, that could happen.
Or maybe
I do think that something could happen. I am kind of open to the idea of, because one theory I just came up with that I was talking about that I was going to tell Tyrell as well, and even you as well, Underground, is I do could be possibly Dennis, because there was talks about Dennis, and what could happen is maybe that Dennis. But one reason I am kind of going to support the Chosen's theory about Sensei Wolf is there's a leak that I don't know if you guys have followed very closely, and the leak is that at some point Johnny's going to have to be the one to lead the kids in the tournament because Daniel goes missing. And
so maybe that's where it takes place during that time, Joe,
Yep.
the fight with Daniel.
I think that Daniel gets knocked on his ass, and I think he goes missing. So, hold up. Jim Tim said something. Give me a second. When I saw the picture of Louis Tan as the Sensei Wolf, I knew Joe was going to go crazy. Oh, yeah, dude. You have no idea. When I saw that picture, that's some blood sport shit. So my prediction with that scene is the Big Three posted an article today when the pictures came out. And in the article, they mentioned that Barcelona is its own character. Did you guys also remember? Yeah, Justin, I'll answer it in a second. Did you guys also know that they basically in the interview just confirmed the hotel fight?
What part?
So in the article that they cover in the Big Three, let me see if I can pull it up on Twitter. Actually, let's see if I can pull it up. Give me a second. Do I still have it up here?
Man, this. I think, already judging by the photos, the second part is gonna be better than the first part.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, these are pictures. Here's the article, I think.
Like,
this is the dumb article.
I just feel like this part is gonna be a lot more intense.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I guess we are gonna have a Sensei bracket after all.
Actually, here's the thing: you shouldn't say anything about that yet until we actually see an actual thing.
I think.
Yeah, we saw Louis Tan do his thing, but we haven't really got any proof yet.
All right, so can I scroll up here? Maybe let me see if I can scroll up. I'll go full screen.
That's what I'm.
Okay, so this is only one part of it, but we'll read this part and then I'll try and go back to the rest of the article. But so this is from the Big Three, and so this is what they write for the beginning here, and then we'll get to the next section in a sec.
Okay. Yep.
So, everyone, let me know when everyone reads all of it. You want me to read? Should we read this as a group? Do you want me to read it? All right. So this is what it says: Cobra Kai season 6 is taking the story far from home. Part 1 concluded in stunning fashion with a grieving Tori joining Cobra Kai, led by Kreese, and Kim Dadu. And then the twist came on the cusp of the Sekai Taikai, a global tournament that will transport Miyagi-Do's top students out of the valley and over to Barcelona, where they'll compete with the most elite fighters in the world. And make no mistake, every dojo in attendance is capable of winning the whole thing. Then it says, Fight Night is drawing closer. But before Cobra Kai returns for Part 2, on November 15th, you get a preview of the next batch of episodes in these brand new first look photos. Then it says, Hayden Schlossberg, who co-wrote Cobra Kai with Josh Shield and John Hurwitz, believes that there's plenty to take away from the images. The first thing that you're going to notice is we're not in the valley anymore, he tells Tadam. It's a totally different environment. The competition space is different from previous All Valley tournaments. There's no crowd watching. This is a karate temple that they're going to, where the only people in attendance are black belts or karate masters. So that's the first part. So let's break it down. What do you guys think about what the big three say about this so far?
It's really good. It gets me
Yeah.
excited, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like that reveals that there's going to be no All Valley tournament, and another thing is that there's going to be no spectators. Apparently, it's all
Yep.
going
Oh,
to
I
be
think
anything
just the
goes.
teams and the
Spectators are on
senseis.
TV. I already know who this person is. I can't believe it. Are you really going to come in here and just be all mad because there's no pictures of Silver? Come on, really? You think
Yeah,
that's not
well,
gonna
someone
give
gonna
you away?
cry.
You're crazy. He'll show up. All right, so now let's get to the next part. The next part is even more exciting. Where do I come from? The screen?
Your bottle.
Oh, I bought today.
I was so close because it wasn't like the ones we had.
No, yeah, I got this one.
That's why you got confused about my bottle.
Yeah, with the picture of. Oh, hold up, Jim. We'll get to your thing first. With the picture of Quan, Tori, and Yoon, who do you think they're looking at?
I have an answer to this, Joe. Can I answer this real
You
quick?
can answer this question when I pull up the next section.
I think they're looking at the Spain dojo with Diego and Maria, because Quan is gonna fight Diego at some point.
Okay.
So that's why I think they're looking at Gym Tim, the Spain dojo, Diego and Maria. That's just me though.
Okay, where are we at here? Are we reading? Let's see. Popcorn. Which picture are we at? Okay, are we in? Now we're in part. Are you guys ready for me to read the next section?
Sure.
Go
All
ahead.
right. Part 2 picks up right where the season left off, gets right into the action, says Hurwitz. We left off with a big surprise that Tori joined Cobra Kai. So we're in the aftermath of that. With everyone reacting to what just happened. Well, also trying to get their footing as the new kids on the block of the giant international tournament that has been going on for decades. They have no idea what's in store for them. In the pictures below, you'll also notice a new face has emerged in Sensei Wolf, played by Louis Tan. From movie, one of my most favorites, Fistful of Vengeance, also Mortal Kombat. Wolf will be tremendously important to the story, says Heald. Casting and designing the character of Sensei Wolf, it needed to be a martial artist. Louis jumped on our radar because we've been following his career and seen him take center stage in so many amazing roles. The idea of getting somebody with his skills and his presence to embody the character was amazing. From the moment he stepped out on set, he was pure Sensei Wolf, ready for action. Sensei Wolf students include Patrick Lewis as Axel and newcomer Reina as Zara. A lot of effort went into ensuring that the Sekai Taikai felt truly global and epic in scale. We wanted to make sure we deliver on the promise of an international martial arts competition, says Heald. When you look at movies like Bloodsport, all right, so now let me get to the next section now. So there's one more section, I think. All right. And then a lot of effort. All right, let's start here. All right, boom. Then let's go full screen real quick. All right, and then it says a lot of effort went into ensuring the Sekai Taikai felt truly global and epic in scale, and truly feels like a martial arts competition. When you look at the movies like Bloodsport, you're seeing fighters come from all parts of the globe, and they're gathering in one place to decide who will be the best. There's something thematically inspiration from that. I'm making sure we're seeing a slice of karate at the various points of our world. There's also an elevated attention to detail that Hurwitz says. It's threaded through the new dojos. Our costume designer, Frank Helmer, designed 16 different gis and logos, with each dojo representing a different country. That continued into post-production. while working with our composers Zach and Leo, that when particular dojos are fighting, there's musical themes for each dojo that tie with the country that they're from. You really feel that the international experience with these 16 teams, from the introduction of new characters to familiar faces entering uncharted territory. There's a sense of change in the next batch of episodes. Swashberg says, the city of Barcelona itself will be a major character. You're going to see our characters in hotels, in restaurants, and on the street in Barcelona. He shares it's fun seeing the characters we've loved encountering each other in a totally different environment. All right, and then let's see, where's the next part of the article? Sorry, it's doing the stupid waiting for the screen to load. All right. And then next part, and then we'll break everything down. Final part looks like okay, and it says from the encountering characters in a totally different environment. And then it just says the last part is of the it shows the pictures. It says a totally different energy, and you'll get a little taste of that from the pictures. All right. So that's the article. So let's catch up on some chats now. So you guys want to break this down then?
Yeah, sure.
What do you guys think? What was the biggest takeaway?
The hotel. Yeah, Joe, I saw the hotel part. By the way, the hotel part you mentioned.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So Barcelona is going to actually. We're going to be in Barcelona for more than just the tournament. It sounds like we're going to really get to a full feel of it. And they mentioned, you know what's interesting? They didn't just mention hotel. They mentioned hotels.
Yep, multiple hotels.
Justin, can you see my? I saw your message, Justin, about silver. I'm just choosing to ignore it because we're focusing on other important things. That guy in the chat, Justin, is silver, by the way. So that's why we're kind of just ignoring everything. No matter what he changes his name to, it will never be not obvious who he is. Especially because he went and targeted Chosen already. Which is why...
Yeah, I'm totally a crease lover. Yeah, totally.
Which is why goodbye and be banned. You cannot stay here. Sorry. You cannot just like in Mean Girls. You cannot sit with us.
Yep.
Sit with us.
Yeah. So, are you guys more interested in the stuff? What's your biggest takeaway from this whole article, the Big Three Cs? What's the thing from this entire article that they teased that gets you the most excited?
Honestly, everything.
Yeah, and the new characters as well.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
And because of that, I'll be doing, with this article in mind, I'm going to be doing a whole video tonight about, because Devlin also put out an article officially announcing Louis Tan, Patrick, and Reyna officially.
Yep.
So I'll be doing a whole video about breaking down what I'm expecting from those characters. And so it's going to be pretty exciting. But yeah, for me, I think everyone knows my favorite part of this article.
Yeah.
My favorite part is that Sensei Wolf. My favorite part is that Sensei Wolf isn't just here to do flashy kicks, and is actually important to the story.
You know who I'm most excited to see, Joe, out of all the new characters?
Reyna.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be your new. See, I'm gonna get jealous when Reyna's on screen.
No, Tori's gonna get jealous. Tori's gonna get
jealous. Oh man,
Yeah.
Tori's gonna get her ass beat. That's what's gonna happen.
Yep. Because
I love Tori, but she's not beating Reyna. I'm sorry. I've seen those videos. Like,
not only is Zara very skilled, but like Tori on the other hand is not mentally prepared for what she's.
You know what's so crazy, Joe?
I really hope that leak is true that she calls her bitch like in the school fight.
Here's a funny part, Joe. You know the leak video we saw where Tori and Zara are beefing, like the leak video that everyone saw? So someone told me that they think that Zara is gonna be so annoying after watching it. I can tell she's gonna be the most annoying character.
Oh yeah.
We gotta really get to know you first, Justin, before we let you come up here.
You know what's funny? I think Zara is gonna have. Zara is basically the Sam from season 2.
Yeah, she probably will be. I could see.
Probably worse than that.
Probably worse than that. Yeah.
You know, I bet Sam's gonna really hate Zara. I have a feeling Sam's gonna see it.
Well,
you
Yeah, she's gonna see herself in her. She's gonna be like, "Oh no."
And you know what, Joe? You know what I can I would love to see like after like Zara injures Tori in the semis. I would love to see for Sam to see Zara and threaten her. I'm coming for you, bitch.
That's
Yes,
what I'm hoping
That's
for.
the one time where I would let it slide for Sam. The one time I let it slide
If
for Sam.
Silver is involved with Iron Dragons, do you think Sensei Wolf knew Terry?
I
Oh,
think he did. You know what could
100%.
happen?
I think there.
I have a theory,
Here's
Joe.
the way I
Hear me
think
out.
about it. Okay, so Sensei Wolf is hired by Terry Silver. So the way
Here's
I
the-
look at it,
hold on,
this
Joe.
is
Can
my
I? Can I?
theory.
I have
Yeah,
a theory,
let
and
me
I've
say
been,
that part
I've
real
been,
quick,
I've been mentioning this for a while, and I
Yeah.
want you to hear this out.
Okay,
People are saying,
so
"Oh,
my,
Silver's still in prison." People are saying, "Oh, yeah." No, I don't think he was still in prison. I think during part 1, you know what I think happened during part 1? I think Louis 10 got him out of there.
yeah. Hold on.
Oh,
this
there's
person.
Melissa.
Oh, Melissa, let me get you a link in the chat real quick.
Yeah, this is what I think could happen, guys. I think Louis 10 knows Silver. He probably bailed him out of jail. He told him, and then I think Louis 10 made a deal with Silver, right, Joe? So this is the deal. He's like, so Silver's like, so there's this guy named Daniel LaRusso, Johnny Lawrence, and Chosen. And he tells Louis 10's character, what's his name, Sensei Wolf? Yeah,
Yep.
Sensei Wolf. He tells him, I need your help to stop that. They're in the Sekai Tekai. And then Louis 10's like, well, I'm going there too as Iron Dragons. My students are really tough. So
There's
that's how I think it
Melissa.
happened.
Bonsai.
Welcome, Melissa.
Hey,
Hey.
What do you think of my theory, Joe?
I like your theory. I kind of
Yeah, I like
the
it too.
idea.
That's a really good one. That's a
You wanna
really
know
good
what
one,
my-
Dark Chosen.
You want to know what my theory is? That's also kind of goes hand in hand with that.
Yeah.
Even though he's a sensei. Oh wait, why is it saying? Oh, I can't ban. I'll just delete it. Okay. Give me a second. I'm just deleting
Go
my.
delete the link.
Yep, I got rid of it. That's what I was working on.
Yeah,
Let me answer
delete
the
the
rest.
link.
What's going on, music? How you doing, my friend? Let me answer this real quick. Hey guys, how you doing? Been doing a rough 24 hours because my friend. Oh, that was your friend that passed away.
Oh,
I'm
we're
sorry to
really
hear that.
sorry about to hear that.
Your
Yeah,
last-
I'm sorry.
your last
I'm sorry.
friend was Liam.
I'm really sorry.
You knew Liam.
so
Wow. I'm sorry to hear that, my friend. All right, so what I was gonna, my whole thing I was gonna say, not to get off topic, was I think that I'm gonna mention a whole video about this character now that we know he's gonna be so important. I think Sensei Wolf is the new Mike Barnes, but worse. So
Yeah.
you saw that scene of him fighting in the cage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So here's my thoughts. So let's say Silver did get out of prison somehow, whatever way he got out, right? Maybe he's witnessing it and he's seeing this guy in the cage and he's going, "Oh my
Wait,
God."
Joe, you just gave me an idea.
Yeah,
What if that scene where he's in the cage? What if that's before the Sekai Tekai?
that's what I
Yeah.
think it. I think what they want to do because we just went over a big article, Melissa, that the Big Three put out about the season. They dive deep into Barcelona and all the new characters.
Can you
Right,
pull it up?
Yeah,
I'll pull it up one more time.
I'm
Um,
gonna say right now, guys. I'm gonna say something right now. I think Zara is gonna have the same like attitude as season 2 Sam, but worse. I'm gonna say right now.
Yeah.
Pull it up for you.
Right, she's gonna
I'll
have the
let
same
you read it
attitude as
both-
Sam.
both.
But it's gonna be a lot worse than Sam's attitude. She's gonna be a lot worse than Sam, how she was back.
Oh, I would have thought that she would have had the same attitude as Tori. Like that's the
No, I
reason why
think
they
it's gonna
don't
be
get
Sam.
along.
Judging by that video I saw, that's Sam right there. That's definitely Sam. There's no way. No.
Maybe Sam and Tori combined.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Okay.
saying. It's like combined. She's Sam and Tori. Like,
What
like,
what video? The one that you sent? The one that you sent the other night?
yeah. She's basically
Okay.
Sam and Tori, if you think about it.
Yeah. And
And that's why
Melissa-
Sam and Tori. That's why I said Sam and Tori needs to team up. I've been saying this for a while.
Let me move this thing off the screen real quick. All right.
But yeah, Melissa, I made like an interesting, I should say not theory, but like this is something I would love to see after Tori Luke gets injured by Zara. I would love to see Sam threaten Zara and tell her, "I'm coming for you, bitch."
I'll let that slide.
Yep, that'd be great.
Oh, yeah.
So here's the first.
I would
Here's
love
the
it, but
first-
it doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't sound like Sam. I would love it, but it doesn't really sound like.
Here's
Well,
a-
Sam,
I mean,
Sam
it
did
sounded-
say Sam did say that line to Tori in
No.
season 4.
I know,
I'll
and it
let it
sounded
slide.
cringy when she said it.
I
Yeah,
know.
but I'll
yeah.
let it
It
slide.
sounded
Here's the thing. Hold on. I'll let it slide because you know
In
what?
backstage,
W
who are
Sam.
you? Wow, who's
W
this
Sam.
person?
I'm gonna say right now because
Yep, I'm not letting you in.
W Sam, right, guys? Am I?
I mean, that would be. I mean, that would be so awesome, and I would love it if you said it. But it's just like
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know. It's like it's hard to imagine. Like it's hard to imagine. Like it's
Really
hard to take it
saying you're a
serious.
girl?
Like,
That's not going to get me to
I
give
prefer
you
Sam,
to go.
I prefer Sam
I'm
show it rather
engaged.
than say it. You
I
know.
don't need to pull that fake trick on me. It's not going to work.
I'm looking at the. I'm gonna look at the private channel because I want to know.
Yep. Okay. So let me answer
I
you.
would prefer Sam actually show it rather than say it.
Yeah.
Rather than say that.
I would like.
she's
To, you know what, Tyrell? I would like her to say that actually. To her.
Well, I'd like to see her do both.
If
Threaten
Sensei
her and
will
then
listen,
actually.
I know. Like, listen, I
then we need
know.
a fight between
in
him
the
and
past,
Mike.
I did
Yeah,
not
that'd
let
be
it
great. I'd
slide.
love to
Yeah,
see that.
that would work. That would work because at least that like if that would kind of like bring sort of like a redemption for Sam where she said it to Tori, but didn't do anything. But here she says it to Zara and she backs up what she says.
If you wanted to collaborate, why didn't you talk in the chat first? Because I need to hear that you're a legitimate person first. Okay.
Oh,
Got it. All right.
Yo.
To answer your question from Underground, your question, yes, we're still doing the game at the end of the stream.
Oh yeah, the game.
All right.
Yeah, just remember.
Yep. Okay.
All right.
So yeah, I like that idea. So I have the thing up for you, Melissa. This is the first section, and then I can open the other section for you. I'm gonna full screen it for you. So this first part is just kind of sets up what happened in part 1, and then they tease kind of what's in the images, and then I'll scroll down further when you read the first section.
Okay.
So you can read all this section. I have it all up on the screen for you to read.
You know, I'm actually excited to see how this whole I want to see a lot more Barcelona now.
All right, you can go to part 2 now. You can go to the next section.
Okay, you ready for the next section?
Barcelona. I love that name, Barcelona.
Let me go to the next section. All right, fight draws near. You already read draw near section? Oh no, let's start here. Let's start here. Fight draws near. Let's start here. All right, you seeing that part? Let me know when you're done with this section. All right.
Yo, Joe, I'm excited to see more Barcelona.
Me too.
Barcelona. It seems like we're gonna see,
scroll down.
All right, scroll down, and
it seems like we're gonna see a little bit the valley stuff in part 2 as well. So
yep. So here's the new stuff about Louis Tan, and then we'll scroll down. We got more, and they mentioned Reina and Axel as well. And then once we read all of it, Melissa, you can give your thoughts, just like we were talking about it earlier. I just wanted to make sure you got caught up, so I wanted you to be able to read it.
I wonder if that scene where we saw Joe, the image of all the kids in Daniel's house. I wonder if Kenny's gonna go there.
Maybe.
I think Kenny. Actually, I have a theory. I think Kenny is already in Barcelona. I
Yeah.
think
you
that
think
what
he's
they're
already there?
watching is. Well, no, I'm thinking that what they're watching is Dimitri getting injured.
Oh, you think that? That's an interesting theory.
Because their faces, they look worried just by judging by their faces.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe they already called
I
him
think
in. That makes sense. Okay.
Or maybe it's Devin. Who knows?
Did you finish?
Well, no, because
reading that
if Kenny's in Barcelona, we all know he's going. He's already taken Devin's spot.
Well, Devin could still get injured before that.
Did you finish reading that paragraph yet, Melissa?
Yeah. No. What I'm saying is, why would Kenny be in Barcelona if it wasn't? They already have their 6 fighters. Yeah. Yes, I did.
All right. Here's your next.
I feel like Devin's gonna get injured as well. I don't want Devin to go out without getting injured because why would you let?
No, she'll definitely get injured. She will definitely get injured. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that, like in that scene that we saw, in that image we saw.
Yeah, I know that. I know what image you're talking about. By the way, I know what image you're talking about.
Yeah. No. I think Devin is at 100% getting injured. Absolutely.
I want her to be the first one, though. I want her to be the first one to get out because there's no way. Like she needs to be the first one. Then Dimitri.
She probably will.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it'll take a while for Dimitri though, because Dimitri is kind of skilled, so it'll probably take a while for him to get injured. But I do think at some point we'll get injured.
Okay. Let me know when you're done with that full
Okay, you
section.
can. All right. Yep. You can go down. You can go down.
Okay, I think we only have one more section left. Yeah, here's the last part. Okay, there we go.
Yes, we know it's you.
Yo, stop typing.
We see you. Joe is just straight up ignore. I love how Joe is. It's just so funny to me. Now Joe has entered his villain
All right.
arc.
You can scroll down or.
I think that's the end of the article.
Yeah, that is.
Now
Overtime
the next
return.
one is just some pictures, but we pulled up on a separate tab. Chosen, do you have the
I
pictures
love
up?
these. I love the quality of these pictures, by the way.
Yeah, for real. Like,
All right.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Yeah, let's see if anyone chosen. Do you want to pull them up? Do you want to pull up a separate tab for them? I'll stop my sharing.
No, I don't think I could share from here. I'm gonna try actually.
It's pretty easy to do.
I'm gonna try because I never done it in my laptop that much. I usually do my.
No, let me just pull them up on Twitter. That might be easier.
hey,
Show my face, I swear. That's hilarious.
hey,
That's hilarious.
hey, have you guys noticed the blood behind Daniel?
Yeah, on
Yeah,
the
I
wall.
know.
I didn't notice that actually. I didn't notice that.
You know
I
what
didn't
kind
notice
of
because there was blood in the background where Daniel's like fighting someone. You could see blood on the
Yeah.
wall.
remember how we were talking about Sensei Wolf earlier? I actually came up with an interesting theory. So
Okay.
what if like Daniel and Sensei Wolf are fighting, and then as soon as Sensei Wolf mentions Silver, that's when Silver and Dennis come out, and that's where things get really dark from there.
You know
And,
what? Maybe that's
that'll
how
be
Silver
crazy.
kills himself.
Yeah.
It wouldn't
That'd
surprise
be
me.
crazy.
Mhm. That's where Daniel gets knocked out.
Daniel's like, he's gonna be like, you know, I could see Silver do. He's probably gonna punch him in the face and knock him out,
Hmm.
and he's gonna start laughing. He's like, Danny boy, Danny boy, Danny boy, and start laughing.
That's a good theory. You know what I imagine?
Yeah.
Imagine I have a theory that Silver's going to get bloody knuckles of his own at some point in this part. Can you
I
imagine
hope
that?
he does.
Well, I think
Like,
so.
really, I hope he does.
Yeah.
All right, I have the photos. Let me.
But
share
yeah,
my
I think
You got it,
Deb is
or you
going to be
got
the
the
first.
first?
I think she's going to be the first to go. I absolutely agree with that. That's why Kenny's
It'll
there.
take a while, Joe, but we gotta let it take a side. Okay.
That's so funny. Now they're saying that. Now they're saying that you chosen. They're calling you out, saying that you want to see their face.
I don't care. I don't want to see your face. I don't know
Yeah,
where you're
Tyrell.
going.
Oh, what was the theory I missed when I was looking for the pictures?
Oh wait, what
Oh,
was
No,
that?
I said that. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, I said like.
that.
Oh, sorry.
You go, Tyrell, first.
I'm behind on.
Well, I did just in case you didn't hear me, Joe. I did mention like this theory about how when Daniel and Sensei Wolf are fighting, and then when Sensei Wolf mentions Silver, that's when Silver and Dennis come out, and that's where things really go
I
downhill.
like
from
that. That's a good idea. That's a good
Okay, I'm
idea.
sharing my screen. I'm sharing my screen.
That could definitely be the darkest moment for Daniel, because like even far more darker than what we
Well,
saw.
I think it's
in
gonna be a
season
dark
five.
moment because I think Daniel's gonna get his ass kicked. Like I love
yeah.
Daniel, but
Yeah.
like Melissa, what do you think? What's your favorite section that you read from the Big Three's article? Let's break this down. Because I want to see your thoughts.
I like it when they talked about how the characters are going to be exploring the streets of Barcelona and the new characters, and
Yeah.
and the threat that they pose.
I'm gonna be doing the whole
main
video
characters.
tonight, Melissa.
I like that theory, by the way,
break down.
Tyrell. I like that theory about what you said about Sam about
That's a
about
good
her
theory.
saying I'm coming for you, bitch, like
Yeah.
and then just backing it up, like
And imagine her saying that. Imagine her saying that when she sees Tori get hurt by Zara too. That'd be even greater.
Imagine Tori's reaction to that.
How are you doing, buddy? I'm doing good, Anthony.
I think that'll be the moment where Tori realizes.
Yeah, I think that too.
That, but yeah, but as soon as
Yeah, Joe, I'm sharing my screen. I think on the photos up. Yeah, I have the photos up. Okay.
Food? What about food?
All right.
Me hungry.
like when
Wait for
Zara
the-
does that to Tori,
Like
I want to
when
see Sam. I want to see Sam beat the living shit out of her. Like I want to see Sam like channel in.
This is
Tap
the
into-
one time because I'm like, yes, Sam,
Like-
keep going.
I want,
Yeah.
I definitely want to see her tap into her like her no mercy side and
Yes!
and,
Like her inner cobra. Like her
Yep.
inner
No
cobra.
mercy,
The
Sam.
cobra.
Let's
The
go,
one that
guys. No.
Yeah.
You know the
I
you know
want
the
to
dark
definitely see.
Sam?
I want to see. Wait, I
Hold
want
on,
to see
you
her
know
tap
that-
into that.
G
I
isn't
want to see
gonna
her
make
tap
me
into
get
that her inner cobra. The inner cobra that we saw. The inner cobra that we saw in season 5, episode 3.
Yeah, the dark Sam. I want to see that Sam come back.
Yeah, I think that's great.
have a few- we're
yes,
def-
this is getting me excited now.
we're definitely going to see a side of Sam that we've never seen before. Probably even
Yeah.
like a hidden
Don't
power
forget
that we've
she's
never
captain
seen.
now.
Well, I think
Don't
this
forget-
is gonna be like. I think this is gonna push people to levels that they never even knew they had because
Yep.
of how insane everything is gonna be at this point. Like you're gonna
Kind of-
see.
I'm just
Don't worry
waiting
about
for.
them, Justin. I think
hold
they
on,
were
I'm just
still
waiting
if I
for,
banned them.
I'm just waiting for my. Okay.
I checked their IP address too. I didn't recognize the. It said
I'm
authenticated
just
with
waiting for
you,
Joe to pull up my screen because I have the photos.
but it didn't
up.
seem verified by me. So. Oh, you know what's funny? I just found the funniest thing ever about my job. My job is literally is verification. And
Joe.
like they
Yes,
have to go through
Sam.
this.
Yes,
It's
yes.
literally like-
That is what we need. We need that version of Sam back. We need season 3 Sam back.
Yes,
Yeah.
we need that version of Sam. Not only that version of Sam, but the season 5, episode 3 as well, as combined.
Justin, I took care of it. I banned them. They didn't
You know
verify
what?
proper identity to me. They had no picture. Which means
Forget
they
about
get,
what I said about Sam not winning. If this is how she wins, I'm totally on board with this.
Yeah.
wow, we got chosen as a Sam simp. Let's go. Woo!
Oh, first time
Right.
ever, huh?
Whoa! When did I say
the
that?
first time ever, huh?
When did I say that?
Just now?
No, I never said it was Sam. So I just said that.
Ah,
All right, we can pull these up so we can break it down these pictures.
But believe it or not, though, I've actually said from the beginning that that's how I want Sam to win.
Yeah,
I've
I
said
agree.
that from the beginning. When she wins, imagine she's gonna give it all to Tori.
Yeah,
Everything,
Justin, don't worry
everything that
about
comes
that,
with that win.
Justin, don't worry about that person backstage. I blocked
Tori
them.
and Sam are gonna. Oh, you know what, Joe?
Yeah.
Oh, Joe, I've got a good theory. I don't know if
Yeah.
you've heard this, but I got a
Come on, dude.
good theory.
You hear me?
Okay, so imagine in the semis we get a Zara versus Tori,
Yep.
and like Zara is going really all out in her fight with Tori. I mean, like their fight is intense and like really really bad, and like Zara has no problems pushing every single button that she can on Tori, and she hits the big one. She says something about Tori's mom, about Tori's mom or Robbie, and like Tori that gets to Tori, like that lets her guard down, and like Zara takes advantage of that, and she like really brutally injures Tori badly to where
Damn.
she can't
Yes,
continue.
yes.
And
Yep.
hold on. I'm not finished yet.
Yeah,
I'm
go
not
ahead.
finished. But as Tori is lying on the mat, and like she knows she can't continue to the finals, but she knows that Zara is going to be facing. She knows that since that she can't be facing. She knows that since she won't make it to the finals, she knows that she'll be facing Sam. So that when Zara's back is turned, Tori pulls a hawk move, and she injures Zara, and she kicks Zara, like she injures Zara slightly, and she slightly injures her, and she looks at Sam with a nod and says, "Okay, LaRusso," and like basically silently saying, "Okay, LaRusso, it's your turn now. Do with her what you will."
Ooh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I like that. I like that theory a
dude,
lot.
that was dark.
That's kind of what I was saying, because like I know like it's gonna be a lot easier for Zara to get under Tori's skin compared to Sam, and And
I think
Zara
so.
will realize that when she fights Sam in the finals, that Sam is going to be the real deal. Because like not only is Sam is very skilled, but she knows how to keep her emotions in check better than
You know,
Zara.
I just came up with another theory too that could be really bad, especially since they are coming from if we do believe that they're Silver's students. I come up with another theory. Oh, you ordered food?
What is it?
Perfect. I know we saw this might be a low blow, but this is going to be such a bad a bad person. But because they're such an evil dojo, I know this is a low blow considering what happened in part 1. But what if the Iron Dragon students that have, like, especially the females that have to come across Tori, what if they really push on her grief? Like what if as Tori's fighting even though she's giving her all? What if Zara's such a bitch and such a skilled fighter that she's like, wow, you lasted almost half as long as your mom did, but that would hurt so bad.
See, that's what I mean. That would be the button. That would be the button. That would be the button that Zara would push against Tori. That would get Tori to lower her guard down enough to for Zara to really injure her.
Because one of the things I think that's really interesting about one of my biggest theories about this tournament is that it's going to put people not only on their toes, but it's going to put that some of these characters are going to hit that switch where it's borderline between I know these are teenagers that go in high school, but there is I feel like there is almost that level of like this being a global tournament and all bets are off at this point, especially as what the big 3 said in that article. I have just this feeling that certain characters are going to push at a level that we've never seen them before. Because when you really think about it, even in a street fight capacity, Miguel's always fighting to defend. So even though Kyler beat the crap out of him multiple times before he beat him, each of the times he beat Kyler wasn't a threat to Miguel, so he never really did anything that was horrible to him, you know? I think if, say, for instance, if Sam beats Zara, if Miguel beats Axel, if Robbie beats Juan, it will be bloody. It's not going to be easy, but when they get that victory, it's going to be costly. Like it's definitely going to be like I'm tired as shit because this is the hardest fight I've ever seen.
Yeah. Zara is going to learn the hard way that she messed with the wrong girl.
Yep.
Yes.
That she messed with the wrong girl.
We're actually going to see Zara
I'll tell you this much. She will underestimate Sam. Like everybody underestimates Sam, and as a fighter, like they think they can take her out easy, but like she proves them wrong.
Justin,
wrong.
Can I say something real quick before we continue?
Yeah.
I want to add on to Melissa. Listen, I don't like Sam as a character, but people need to stop saying Sam is a bad fighter because even I'm admitting Sam is one of the best fighters. And I'm admitting it too.
Right.
She could be one of.
My
she could
God,
even be the
trained
best.
by Mr. Miyagi.
Yep. She could even be the best
She was
fighter
the
out of the
last
team.
of the teens.
Okay.
It's like we've
My
never
God,
seen.
she was the last of the teens to be trained by Mr. Miyagi. She was the last of them.
Like, I don't like Sam as a character, but I'm gonna admit it. She's one of the best fighters. I'll admit it right now.
Yes. Yeah.
It's like we've never seen Sam in her true prime yet, so don't jump to
I
conclusions.
think this will be the strongest we see her. I think she's gonna do moves that we never even dreamed she could.
Shit, she might even be the best fighter for part 2. She might be setting her up to be the best fighter.
Oh, I have no doubt.
Be one of them. Should definitely be one of them.
Her and Robbie.
Yeah,
Her and
'cause
Robbie and Miguel. We're all gonna go to levels that even their senseis that's gonna make even their senseis jaws drop to the floor.
Yeah.
They're all gonna go to levels that's gonna make all of their senseis jaws just like drop to the floor.
Yeah. It's like similar to like with like when Sam like beats the shit out of Zara, it's gonna be similar to the mode that Johnny went into to take out those 5 senseis.
Oh, absolutely.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
There's someone in the chat saying, "Can you unblock this person?" That's kind of suspicious. I can't lie.
Yeah, that's fair. Sam is a much better fighter than Daniel was when he was at that age.
Oh, definitely.
Honestly, I agree
Yeah.
because listen, I love Daniel, but there's no way this dude beats Mike Barnes and Karate Kid 3. Like I find it unbelievable because listen, yes, it's the Karate Kid, but if you really think about it, Daniel can't beat Mike Barnes during that time. No way.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, the
No,
way I
no,
look
no.
at it is like,
In
look,
a real fight, no, absolutely not.
in that
Absolutely not. He would
situation,
have been out. He would have been out first
in
round.
disbelief because it's
He'd have
one of
been
those
out first
things where
round.
the writer back then in the 80s, they could get away with that silly stuff. If they would have made that movie today, they could have never pulled that.
No.
Never. That's why even as adults, if
I mean, they probably would have put plot on. They probably would have put plot on Daniel's side, but he would have had to work harder to do it.
I just hope they don't
He would
write.
have had to fight
I just
harder
hope
to
they
do
don't
it. It
write
would have been
Sensei
really
Wolf in the
close.
same way. I just hope they don't write Sensei Wolf in the same way that they wrote that they wrote Mike, because I feel like you need to really truly feel like this is serious. And based on that article, because of how important he is, Chosen was making some good points. I love Daniel, and Daniel is one of the top tier fighters on the show because of how far he's come. But this guy, and this might be a sin, and I'm going to say something wild, but I want you guys to take one thing and one thing serious in this situation, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Remember, in the sake of show, Terry Silver and Kreese will always be iconic, right? But
Yeah.
their characters have been around for so long that even though they're very skilled fighters, age has a very important role to play into how good of a fighter you are. And so Kreese and Silver, they can do specifically Silver, he can do amazing kicks, right? But let's say Louis Tan is in his, I'm going to say, probably from what I've seen, late 30s, maybe early 40s. I would say he's probably able to do things that Kreese and Silver can't do. And well, the leaks have hinted at Johnny and Sensei Wolf fighting. You know what fight I really want to see?
Yeah.
I really want to see Chosen versus Louis Tan.
Ooh,
That's
that too.
the fight I want to see.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care if I have to wait till part 3 to get it. I mean, I would love to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I just think that would just be incredible. But yeah, no, I'm really excited. Like we got. Oh, so now I know we're talking about the pictures, but since we're talking about the pictures, so with these pictures now, we can no longer deny we're getting the trailer next week, right?
Yep.
Right.
Now, usually these sequels are a pretty good indication of some of the shots we can expect from the trailer. Do you guys think? What do you guys think we're gonna see in this trailer?
Ugh.
Like, do these pictures give you
lot.
a better idea, like what we're gonna get?
Well,
A
I think
lot. I think we're gonna see Barcelona in general, the streets of Barcelona, the hotel that they're gonna be staying at. I think they're gonna definitely show the students, all of them, not just the Iron Dragons and Cobra Kai and Miyagi-Do, but I think they're gonna show a lot of the students, at least in the background of the trailer. And,
Tiger Strike, Dueling Thunder.
really make these students like, we're gonna see some vicious interactions and statements, like interactions and fights between Miyagi-Do and these students, and it's not gonna be pretty, and it's gonna be down. We may actually even see somebody actually get taken off the mat covered in blood in the tournament and in the trailer, like what Mike Barnes said, that about this tournament being intense and that people have died in it. So we may actually see not one of the Miyagi-Dos or one of the students, but we may see somebody just getting dragged off the mat and like covered in blood, and Miyagi-Do's faces are like, what have we gotten into? And we're gonna see we're gonna see these students be real bad guys, villains, like the Psycho Rangers.
Yeah, I think we're gonna get that. I definitely think that's
Psycho Rangers.
Yeah, I just gotta answer this.
The Psycho Rangers to our Miyagi-Do.
This person keeps spamming the chat. So I'm gonna answer this real quick. So Justin, here's the thing, okay? They jumped in the queue on the link without any permission, and they I have very good belief. I checked. So my job is to verify people's accounts, and I believe that they are exactly the person I think they are, and they did not do any form of verification. They have no picture. They said they would show their face, but we've had situations, Justin, where if we let them come in, it's just going to be Silver, and he's going to come in and scream at us. That's all it is. If that person was a real person that actually wanted to come up, they would said hi in the chat, and they would have asked permission to join the stream. You don't just jump on a link just because. That's not something that you do. So,
Joe, can I mention something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead, Chosen.
I want to mention something about this photo because I didn't notice this. Is this a different angle from what we saw from Kreese in the inside the dojo where it looks so worried?
It's a different angle. It's a different angle. Oh, I want to look at this one comment real quick.
This has to be the same scene where he got worried. So I'm guessing maybe you know what I think. You know I think this could be Joe.
I think I
know this is Joe.
Silver.
I want to answer this question real quick in just a second. Then
No, I don't think it's Silver. I don't think it's Silver that's going on here. Hold on, can I mention something real quick, Joe?
What do you think it is?
Sure.
I think this is where Tori and Zara are gonna fight.
That could be possible.
Oh yeah.
It kind of looks like they're giving good luck here. So I'm gonna answer this person's question real quick. When did that happen, Justin?
Yeah.
Also, hold up. Do you guys? Someone will die in the tournament. I personally think it would be too much to be. Trust me.
Well, I think it's going to be a background fighter that we hardly know.
If you were here,
or you know what, I don't think they'll die, but they'll get close to it, like pretty darn close.
Thank you, Jeffrey.
Yeah,
okay.
Here's the
thing that you need to understand, my friend, is like, now look, you might think that this might be too far, but yeah, that's a good point, Jim Tim. But one thing that you need to be 100% clear is basically when it comes to this tournament, the way they've described it, the way Mike described it, all bets are off. So like Melissa says, it doesn't have to be a death, but if they want to show the severity of the situation, especially if it's just a random character we don't spend a lot of time with, then they could die. I actually have a theory that this whole 5-episode arc is going to end with someone who's not. Oh, what happened to the pictures, Chosen?
My laptop is lagging, so I might take it off.
Okay. So, but I have a feeling that, and I think Chosen and I have talked about this before. As crazy as it is, I think even someone who's not competing, like a ref, just from being caught in the middle of something, I think we could see something like Gunner might die during this tournament. I've been thinking about something really big, something Silver could do to really like make this last longer and really cause problems. I think because if you really think about it, for Silver to be a benefactor and to be a ref, just imagine if Silver actually killed someone just to secure his ref spot. Like that would be crazy.
Yeah.
And then yeah, I did see your message, Justin. I did not know about that. So this was on someone else's stream today. Newborn Cobra Kai channel.
Huh.
Oh yeah, that. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think like I did see someone go live earlier today when those photos came out. That then someone was pretending to be CVO and tricked them into modding him, and that's what he did.
That's why you don't just give anybody mod. You have to have trusted people that you know, and you have to verify their accounts.
Yeah.
That's what people don't understand.
For it.
Yeah. No, it's ridiculous. I can't believe. No, I've had that. I've had someone who was one of my mods who they were able to even time out me, which I don't even know how that was even possible. And
something too, Joe. Something. What I was thinking of. Robbie and Sam are going to be captains of Miyagi-Do. Mm-hmm. Just imagine how hard it's going to be. Like what position that's going to put them in when they see Dimitri and Devin getting injured and getting taken off the mat, like that's gonna really like affect them.
Do you guys
very,
want to know
very
something
much.
sad?
'Cause
I
they're
have a
like
really-
essentially the leaders of the team.
You know, I'm
You
glad
know,
you
like-
mentioned, 'cause I have something to piggyback off that really crazy. I have a prediction for you guys. As
Yeah.
much as people are a fan of this character, this might shock them. Just to show that what her being here is such a mistake, even though she is a decently skilled fighter, I think Dimitri will last in this tournament more than Devin will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh yeah, we're all in agreement.
And I think
We're all
it's
in
just
agreement
crazy,
on
and
that.
people might be like, well, what's the point of even taking her? But I think that's because Kenny's going to join right away. I'm going to say something crazy. I
Mhm.
think Devin might even get taken out like in her first 10 seconds of her first big match. Like, because I just think that she's just not
Yeah.
going to be ready for what's going to happen.
No.
Because nobody has fought these
Nope.
opponents before. And in that article, they talk about some of these people have fought in this tournament for decades.
Hmm.
So even though they're eventually going to have the upper hand,
Yeah.
Miyagi-Do is walking into something that they've never faced.
Oh yeah, the best of the best.
Yeah. Well, that's what Mike Barnes tried to tell them.
Yeah,
That's what Mike Barnes was telling them in episode 4, part 1.
and I think that when you head into part 2, their eyes right now, because of what happened with Tori, I think they're just like, oh, Tori Kreese, it's Cobra Kai. It's always been Cobra Kai. That's what Daniel's mistake, I think, is going to be. Daniel's going to completely be, oh, Kreese, oh, Cobra Kai, we have to deal with this. We lost Tori, and that's going to be their big focus. And so that when the other attacks come from the sides, they're not going to see them. And that's going to be the scary part, is they're going to be so focused on that one dojo.
You know something else too, Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know something else too? Like, I could see like a confrontation between Sam and Tori where
I think so.
in Barcelona where
You can tell, please.
Sam like tries to confront her about joining joining Cobra Kai and maybe joining Miyagi-Do, and
Okay.
Tori's gonna be like, you shouldn't even be Captain LaRusso. You only got it by default, and because your because your daddy's the sensei.
Yeah, she's going to get mad.
You know, you
But I think-
basically get everything handed to you, and you never have to work for it.
And I feel like
All
that whole
because your
situation,
daddy is Daniel LaRusso.
and I feel like that
And, like,
situation
that's
is going to come from, there's going to be jealousy, but I also think that's going to come from just her anger coming from her state of grief.
Yeah, no, I agree. But I think those words are going to kind of like hit Sam hard. Like if Tori
Yeah.
says something like that, I think they will hit Sam hard. And she's
I'm
going to be
gonna
like,
say-
especially when she sees her friends getting injured, she's going to be like, do I really deserve to be should I really even be captain? Do I really deserve it?
Right.
Have I really earned it? You know? Is it something that I've earned?
How do you think, my big question is, because we did hear
know,
from previous
If
reports,
she's gonna wonder if she's good enough. If she's gonna wonder if she's good enough to become captain, you know, to
right.
be captain. When she sees her
that's-
friends getting injured and Tori's words just like in her head.
Yeah, that is going to bother
Like,
her.
what do you think, Joe?
Oh, I think that's a great point. The point I was going to make into this situation was, not to get off topic, but the one thing that's I've been really interested in terms of Tori's character. How is Tori going to, because I'm sure it's going to be revealed during this tournament by someone to Tori. How is Tori going to find out what really happened to her mom?
Yeah, because we don't know the full story if you think about it.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know the whole story. I don't know. I mean, Amanda could be. I think Amanda could be looking into things.
Yeah.
You know
'Cause
what?
don't forget, she's Tori's emergency contact.
And she's still in the valley too, so
You
Yeah.
literally don't listen to anything, do you? You just dumbass.
you know what it could see happen? Maybe Amanda finds out, and then I don't think would she call Daniel or Johnny?
She'd call Daniel.
Daniel.
If anything.
And then Daniel will probably tell
Yeah.
Tori about it, or maybe Daniel tells Sam, and then Sam tells Tori, because you gotta do it somehow. Somehow you gotta have Tori find out, like somehow, or maybe someone like says it in the announcement in the second attack, like someone announces it. Oh, imagine how of a prick Zara would be if she finds out and she tells everyone.
Oh,
That's gonna no, I'm sorry, that's gonna make me hate her character even more.
Yeah, I mean, like if Kreese had something to do with Tori's mom's death,
See,
I don't
still
think it's Kreese because I don't know where
I
people get
Kreese.
like where
it
do
could
people
be
getting the
Silver. I
Kreese?
mean, I don't know. Or
Because it just doesn't make sense to me. Like I understand he killed Johnny from a hallucination, but why would he kill Tori's mom? This is the whole thing doesn't add up.
yeah, no,
Like,
no. I'm just saying, like, if he had something to do with if he had anything to do with it.
But you know what I think? You know the only way I
I
could
don't think
see
he
it.
did.
You know, here's the thing. I think there's only one way you could do it, and it might make sense. You know Tori's aunt. I think Tori's aunt and Kreese
Yeah.
were having a conversation at some point, part one, and maybe Kreese set it up. Maybe maybe Tori's aunt has something to do with it. Kreese gave her the money to do her own thing, whatever, and then Kreese got her back, Tori back to Cobra Kai. Somehow,
I'm gonna need to see a little bit more proof of that, Justin, because you weren't typing when he came in. So I just need to make sure that everyone is who they say they are. Because he comes in literally right after I ban him. Because I don't know if you guys saw it, but when he came in, just like he called Chosen a Kreese fan, he came in trying to call me a silver hater once again. Just ludicrous. He literally does not
He's a little kid.
word that anyone says. It's ridiculous. But yeah, no,
Nope.
I agree. I think that back on topic. I think that it's going to be interesting, especially if it comes from someone that's unexpected. I still personally believe maybe so. There was talks for a while that there could be a scene where when Kreese meets Silver, Kreese would just show up and punch Silver in the face. And I was thinking about this for a while, and because of how important Tori is to Kreese, I see a way where Kreese might know that Silver did it or was responsible for it. And even though it helps Kreese, I think that Kreese didn't want to get Tori that way. And so I think he's gonna get mad. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like he wouldn't. I feel like as bad as Kreese is, I don't know if he would sink so low to definitely hurt Tori's mom. Because she knows how important she is to her, or was. Like, so I feel like that's a stretch. I was typing when he was saying that. What were you typing? That's what I wondered.
Wait, Joe.
Yeah.
When are we gonna play this this game that we were mentioning yesterday? Because I just realized that I just realized it now because I saw the private message.
We're gonna do it at the end.
At the end, okay.
I want to do it when Tyrell. We're gonna do it in a little bit because I want to make sure Tyrell and Melissa are able to wait for it. Because I know if we do our watch party for the episodes, that they might be busy when that happens. Because I know Melissa likes to go to bed at a good time, and we all like to go to bed at a good time. So,
Yeah.
well, maybe you know what, Chosen. Since we had actual news today, do you mind if we postpone the watch party this time and just focus on the game?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. That's proof that you're not him. How is it proof that you're not him? He's
Wait,
not him.
what is on the chat? Because I just realized I was looking in the chat.
I'm suspicious right now because I just don't trust anyone right now, except for the people that are on my panel. The people I can see on my face, those are the only people I trust right now.
Yeah, Joe. At this point, I don't blame you, Joe. I don't actually blame you.
And if you have a, what do you call it, a wrench by your name, like if you have.
And if you're an OG, here's the thing: if you're an OG fan and you're actually a subscriber, Joe, he would trust you.
Yeah, I do trust you if I've seen the activity properly. I just need to know certain things. I have to watch my back because this guy can come anytime at anyone. So
Thing is, he's probably also using multiple devices at the same time.
Yeah. So
he even revealed that he has more. He told us once he had 87 devices. now he said he has like 200 and something.
He might be able to
Yes,
have
we could be in another device.
freaking type at different times.
Yeah. So what he does is when one of the devices gets blocked, he goes on the other device and signs it with a new email and comes in. That's exactly what he's doing. That's why I've been realizing why it takes him a little longer to come back after it. He makes it sound like it's not hard to come back, but I actually think that he's just not letting it get under his skin. I think it does bother him when he gets blocked on the device, and then I block him and he comes back. So
Mhm.
yeah, I think but before we play the game, let's get back to our predictions before we do with the other stuff.
Yeah.
So
All right.
I had a lot of fun talking about that. I think for me, one thing I'm really interested in is, especially with the fact that they teased it in that article, I'm really intrigued by the music of this trailer.
Yeah, because they didn't
Yeah,
mention
me
a lot
too.
when it comes to the music.
Yeah. Would you say, Melissa?
I said, yeah, me too. That the music sounds very interesting.
Yeah.
Bro, I want to hear some good music in this trailer. Like, really, I want to hear you know what I want to hear? Because I've been mentioning this for a while. I want to hear intense, dark music, like endgame music, sort of thing.
We could.
You want to know what I hear? You know what song they better play in this tournament? You're the best around.
Yes, because this is the final tournament. You gotta play it.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
think everyone wants to hear that you're the best around for sure. I think everyone would love to hear it. Hold up. There were other people in other streams who turned out to be Silver saying things similar to what Justin's saying. Really? So
That is true, Joe. Because
You
that
noticed
is
that?
true.
Okay.
Thank you, Jim Tim.
Yeah, I think that that's probably likely, considering I've seen Justin come around, and there's one stream that Justin came in and then he left. And Andre, you remember when we were streaming Superman and Lois the other day?
Yeah.
Jake told me that I know Justin was in that stream, and he told me that Silver was in it, but Silver never talked in the stream that I was aware of, and I looked to find him because he doesn't ever shut up when he's here. So it doesn't make sense to just be in the chat and not do anything. So to me, I am especially more suspicious, realizing that he was in that stream, and I know Justin was there, and Justin came in and then left, and then never did anything. So to me, that does make me feel a little more suspicious as well.
And
Yeah.
you just made your account a couple of days ago. I just checked your thing.
That is a little weird too. Like, I know people can join really any given day of YouTube, but if you do it in a couple days and there's not really a good reason for it, it's pretty weird.
It's
For
I
sure.
think it's October 8th is when he joined.
Okay. So that's pretty a few days, yeah. And I'm also interested in, back on topic, and not that we're not trying to deal with this situation, but not only the music, but because they said in the article, because they said in the article that we're getting right into the action with this part, I'm really interested to see, like, because we're seeing fights we've never seen, like, you know about the one question that I know, Sheldon, you really like Quan, you really like some of the moves he shows, you really don't want Quan to get killed, right?
Yeah.
But you have to admit, in a global tournament, this is a great opportunity to show what kind of other techniques some of these really skilled fighters are going to get.
You know, can I mention something, Joe, about Quan?
Yeah.
I could see Quan getting injured, like some bruises on his face, but I don't think he will get killed off.
Yeah, I hope they change the. So we were talking
Yeah,
about.
no. I don't think Quan's getting killed.
We're
No.
nervous, so I was going to talk to you about this. So before you came in, we were looking at the pictures, right?
Yeah.
And there's a leak out there that Kreese was going to bring the knife that he retrieved from Master Kim in the cave to the tournament. And in the still of Johnny and Kreese talking.
Yeah, he has a knife. I noticed that.
And I'm worried about that.
See, I have a theory that I think that Kreese is telling Johnny that he's no longer his weakness anymore, and he's showing him that knife.
Okay.
And that's why he's showing him that knife.
Here's the thing. It's cool. That would be cool, but I'm still a little worried because the leak says that Kreese gives Quan the knife and he has to do something.
Yeah, so what did he say? He gives it to him, and then Quan carries it on him in his light gi, and then when he does his kick, he literally he literally does this like 540 kick, and it falls out. He lands on it because he misses the kick.
That's such a stupid way to die.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, they do have the knife there, so that gets me a little worried. I'm like,
I
Don't
know,
have
but
the-
I don't think that theory is going to happen. Like that's
I
a
agree.
stupid. Like, come on, you don't hype Quan up the way that you did, only for him to die like that so stupidly.
It's like an epic collapse. What a collapse that happened.
it's just the fact that they said, "Oh, he lands on the knife and he just falls."
Yeah, we'll have to look into this soon again.
Yeah. He'll get hurt badly, but not die.
No.
Yeah, no, well, it's just. Hopefully they just cut out him having the knife at all. I don't think he needs the knife. It'd be great if he just didn't have the knife at all.
He needs it. The only time he needs a knife is when he actually needs it.
Yeah, and I don't think in this situation he needed it. I don't think anyone in the tournament. One thing I did want to talk about, since we're talking about leaks and not true leaks. You know what I heard that's kind of interesting at one point?
Yeah.
I heard someone say in this tournament that only one event was going to be weapons related, and only bow staffs were going to be allowed in the weapons.
That's no.
I don't think that's true, but I'm just curious what you guys thought about that.
No, because you're telling me we can only use bow staffs in this, but
I heard it was only in
because here's the
Pro
thing, Joe. This is supposed to be bigger than the All Valley, but you're telling me the All Valley we can use any weapons. What was the weapon that Sam was using in the All Valley? What was that?
Size.
Yeah,
The size.
Size.
So you're
The
telling me
size.
you can use that in the All Valley, but not the Sekai Takai? That's just
Yeah.
ridiculous. That's fake. That's a fake leak right there.
Mhm.
Of course, the Saikai Taikai is expected to go beyond and more deadly.
Justin, we're having a conversation right now.
I want to see. You know the one thing I want to see, Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine, well, how cool would it be? You know how in the All Valley it has to be like one person doing it, and then like one person doing it in the middle. But what if? How cool would it be if Sam and Robbie are both doing the bow staff thing, and the weapons thing, and then you see Miguel and Hawk using the size?
Oh,
That would be cool, actually. I would love that. Like Miguel and Hawk using those weapons.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool. I would like to see that. You guys think since we saw it inside the dojo, do you guys think you guys remember inside the dojo of Hawk and Dimitri having that 2-on-1 on all those multiple different opponents?
Yeah.
Do you guys think in the trailer that's something they want to showcase?
I think they're gonna show that in the trailer. Maybe a better shot or better angle of it, like an actual like.
You know what I think?
You know
they're
what
gonna
else
do?
you could see in the trailer, Joe? You know, there's another thing I could see in the trailer, and I think it's gonna be a quick. Here's the thing, Joe. Hear me out. It's gonna be a quick second, though. I don't think they're gonna show the whole fight. It's gonna be a quick second of Miguel versus Axel.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I think that will happen too. Yeah, I'm hoping because I think they have to show something with Axel because they have to show us it. Because I've been scrubbing the internet to see if I could find his actor doing any martial arts training, and I can't find anything of him.
You know? Oh, Joe, I have a theory on the trailer. Imagine before the title card for Cobra Kai comes on, it ends with a shot. We cut to black, right? And we get a shot of Miguel and Axel getting ready to fight in the Sekai Takai, and it cuts to the title screen.
That'll be awesome.
That'd be
That
cool.
would be awesome. That would be great. Like that would be
Yeah.
so cool.
Do you guys still think, like, because of the fact that it is part 2, we do know it's coming and he's confirmed for multiple episodes? Do you think we'll see Silver at all in this trailer, or at least hinted
I
at
think you
him?
know what? You know how crazy it would be, Joe? You know how people saying, "Oh, we're gonna see him at the end." I think we'll see multiple shots of Silver in this trailer.
You really think so, just because of all the leaks being so spot
Yeah,
on
because
and out there?
let's be honest, Joe. We know he's coming back. Just show like shots of him at this point. Like,
Yeah.
like maybe in the
Yep.
beginning of the trailer. You know what I could see in the beginning of the trailer? I think the trailer will start with Silver.
It could. That's
Yeah.
true. I mean, they've definitely got a lot of people complaining about him not being in part 1, so
Imagine how funny it would be, Joe, if the
I'll run
trailer starts with Silver leaving the prison cell, like he's wearing his jacket, his black jacket, his necklace, and he's getting ready, and he gets out, he's like, "I'm coming for you, Danny boy."
Well,
I'd
That's
be
what
down
the
for Silver set start.
that'd be one of the best trailers.
That's
Well,
how the
look,
trailer. That's how the
I
trailer
mean,
starts, right?
I think it would be the best trailer we've got.
You know. Here's the thing, Joe. Hear me out. So that's how the trailer starts, right? And then we
Yeah.
cut to the Netflix sign, whatever. We get some Sekai Takai stuff. But then in the middle of the trailer, you know, we could see in the middle of the trailer. You know that photo we saw of Louis Tan's character in the cage thing?
Yeah.
Imagine we get an actual fight of that, and you see Silver coming up to him. He's like, "I need your help."
Yeah, that could happen. I mean, I do think that they put that picture out there so that they're going to show us more of that. Like, I definitely think that, you know,
I think
I
Silver's there,
definitely
bro. I
think
think
that
Silver's
that
there.
scene is going to be based on that it's before the tournament. I'm going to guess that scene is going to be in episode 6.
oh damn! Hey,
Ooh, that
imagine
would be good. That's a good
age
guess.
match.
Yep. Because to me, that scene kind of screams introduction. And I feel like just like we saw Quan in episode 3 showcase his skills, this is this scene to even before the tournament.
You know what else I could see in the trailer, Joe? There's another thing I want to see in the trailer, Joe. I want to see more. I want to see more fights with Axel and Zara in the show. I don't like if they don't show any fights. I'm gonna be a little upset because you're trying to make me think these guys are big there. You don't show them in the trailer and actually see them in action.
Based
Like
on that article, I think they're going to be a big focal point of the trailer.
I could see.
Yeah.
You know what I could see, Joe? You know that inside the dojo we saw Axel and Zara teaming up. I think we'll get a different angle of that shot.
I am wondering too. You know what else I was going to mention, Chosen?
Yeah.
Nobody's talking about the big three. Don't acknowledge anything about Diego in these articles. I wonder what's going on with him now.
I think you know what, Joe? Hold on. I think they're hiding him. Like they're making us think he's a side character, but he's not.
They don't really acknowledge Maria either.
But
Yeah,
here's the thing,
what-
guys. They don't have to reveal everything in this thing, okay?
Maybe
Yeah.
they're hiding him because they
No,
don't
I
have-
know, but it's like they're playing up Axel and Zara as the really big threats.
I
and
get
all
that,
of
but I just feel like they need to play a big role in this. Because why would Quan fight Diego at all people? That's why I think Diego won the Sekateka. I don't think it was Axel who won. I think it was him. Because you know how big of a twist would it be, Joe? If we got a flashback of Axel versus Diego in the finals in the last Sekateka, but Diego beats him and Axel's like so pissed off about that.
I do think the reason that they might I do think the reason that they played up those specific characters, Melissa, is because they're clearly I had thought for a while that maybe because we don't really know what Dennis's role is gonna be yet. So I thought for a while that maybe originally Dennis and Silver and they were gonna kind of be the ones that would maybe have supervised the training, and then Louis Tan was just gonna kind of be a sensei there. But now it seems like it's definitely leaned towards hey, anything Star Wars.
You know what I think could happen, Joe? You know why they're mainly focused on Zara and Axel and people are I think it's because they lost the Sekai Taka against Diego and Maria. And that's
Well, not only did they lose, but these characters maybe were skilled before, but I think they become more skilled, trained under Sensei Wolf. Because they really are gonna I don't know how much we'll get of it, I don't know if there'll be flashbacks or how they're gonna specify it. But if we're gonna talk about leaks being confirmed, Chosen, one leak I'm a big believer of that I actually really like is that one matchup I am really excited about if it does happen, either in a street fight or in a tournament circuit. I heard that Sensei Wolf really pushes Johnny's buttons. Like really. Like
Joe, you just gave me a theory. You just gave me a theory.
I heard he's an arrogant.
Hold on, Joe, hear me out, because you just gave me a theory.
Okay.
What if that's why Johnny is talking to Kreese in that photo?
Yeah.
That could be.
Maybe he finds someone he hates more finally.
Maybe Johnny tells Kreese about this guy, and he's like, I can't deal with this guy.
I'm gonna beat this Sensei's ass.
And then Kreese, you know what? You know how funny would it be if Kreese is like, listen, Johnny, I know you lost the All Valley, but you can beat this Sensei Wolf. I believe in you. You're still my student.
Yeah.
Oh, I want that to happen. I don't know why.
I mean, I think that's why
That
they're
would be
totally
amazing.
That's why I think that's why I'm such a believer. Just like Underground said, no matter what anyone else says, I am a believer, and I will stand by it until I'm getting proper confirmation it doesn't happen. I am going to say, look, I don't know for facts. I'm just going based on what I want, and I will say this. I've said it since season 4. It doesn't have to be every sensei, but I want some sort of sensei bracket in this tournament. I just want it.
You know
Daniel,
what? Someone
you
said in the
beat-
chat, Joe. Can I mention something in the chat that someone
Yeah,
said?
go ahead.
You know how I could see that Maria being Sam's rival. You know why, Joe?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
Maria is going to be similar to Sam. I think Maria is going to have the
Yeah, I
same.
think so.
Here's the thing, Joe. Hear me out. Hear me out. I think she's going to have the same skills as Sam. Maria is going to have the same skills as her.
I believe that too because I'm gonna do a whole
Could be.
video. One of my biggest video plans I have tonight is to put a video together of like how we talked about how Miyagi-Do being the Power Rangers, right? I want to match up each of our kids with their with their opponent, who is so each of the kids. So if our 6 kids are the if they're the Power Rangers, here's
Yeah.
the Psycho Rangers. And
You
I
know
want
what, Joe? Can I just mention
Yeah.
something about that? You know what I could see, and this is how it'll set it up. I think we'll see a fight with Sam, and Sam's just destroying his other female student. And Maria sees it. Maria's like, Diego, this girl is really good. I need to stop her somehow, or
I think
something
it's
like
gonna
that.
be that. I think it's gonna be that background character, one of the random females in Kristen Kim's new Cobra Kai. Because
And then Maria
Maybe
sees that.
someone-
Maria sees Sam as a threat.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's
It could be.
I think both
Let's be
Zara and
honest,
Maria
it's
are
not
going to
only
see Sam
Zara.
as a
Let's be
real threat.
honest. Can I say something real quick? People
Yeah,
need
I-
to stop saying it's only Zara that's going to be the big threat. There's other female students that are
I
probably
think
going
both
to be.
Zara and Maria are gonna see are gonna see Sam as a big threat. I agree, Tara.
that theory will never happen. That theory will never happen. I'm sorry. There's
Yeah.
no way they're
Get
gonna
that
do
out of
that.
here.
Justin, get the heck out of here. We know you're the silver guy now. You're making a
Yeah,
brilliant
My
theory.
theory is Tori and Quan might sleep together, and then Miguel caught the
Please
fight.
get the
What?
hell out of here.
No,
Miguel's
no,
not
they're
even
not
Tori.
gonna be together.
You mean Robbie?
Miguel's not even
That's not
Tori.
even- No, it's not even that kind. It's not that kind of show at all.
This guy was
What the heck are we
throwing
talking about here?
in the chat.
Yeah, dude, get the hell out of here.
He said that Tori and Quan might sleep together, and that
Yeah.
Miguel caught them. And
Joe, it's just your voice. The way you
And
say
then-
it just makes me
and
laugh.
the other theory, Quan will get Tori pregnant, and Miguel will be jealous. Like, what the hell are you thinking?
Okay, that
Yeah.
happens to be the most dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Hey, Justin, are you the writer of Agatha All Along? Because that sounds like the plot of Agatha All Along, honestly. Like
Wow.
that level of writing is literally like sounds like you're like the co-writer of that show. Like, honestly.
Ooh, okay. I want to read this. Okay, 6 rivals: Quan, Robbie, Miguel, Axel, Zara, Tori, Diego, Hawk. Ooh, Diego, Hawk. That's a good one. Maria, Sam, Yoon, and Dimitri. Yoon and Dimitri is a
Okay.
good one.
That's the
Yeah.
order I was gonna do, so that makes sense. So my question with that rivalry is: do you guys think, in terms of rivals, we almost saw a little bit of Yoon during part 1? Do you guys think Yoon is strong enough to hurt Dimitri, or you think someone else will hurt?
Yes, I think he is. Joe, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Yoon can destroy Dimitri. Let's be honest. Like, we can't
Mhm.
Yeah.
underestimate Yoon.
It does also make you wonder, because one thing that I'm really kind of concerned about, since we found out that there's not really going to be any spectators in the crowd, right?
Mhm.
How's Yasmin going to find out that Dimitri gets badly hurt? Is she
She's
just
probably
say,
gonna watch the Sekai Tekai as well. Maybe
Yeah,
with Moon, I would
yeah.
say.
Yeah.
What do you
Maybe,
guys
maybe even Moon and Yasmin could join the watch party at the LaRusso home, and that's when they all see it happen.
That'd be wild.
Bro, Justin, stop with these terrible theories.
Yeah, no, that's bad.
Yoon and Dimitri. I like the Yoon and Dimitri one. I didn't expect that one. That one's
That's a
pretty.
really good one.
Yeah, I could see it. I actually could see it.
Yeah, that is true. Actually, Diego and Hawk. Diego Hawk has like the hair.
Yeah, I like that. I think the hair bros facing off sounds awesome.
Like Diego and Hawk having the hair and their.
You know what I really want in terms of dialogue? You know what I really want from this trailer that I didn't get to say?
Yeah.
I really hope if we get a glimpse of Diego and Hawk, or even just Hawk against another opponent, since after how shitty they treated Hawk in part 1, I would love it. We don't have to see the whole fight, but I would just love it if Hawk walks out on that stage and a big opponent is talking mad shit and he's just ready to whoop his ass, right? And he just shows off that beautiful mohawk, that back tattoo, full on shirtless, just like
And we hear the
Prepare
Dark
to-
Hawk theme. We hear the Dark Hawk theme.
prepare to face the fury of the Hawk, bitch. Just like, oh my gosh, I want to see Hawk in his prime again, man. That Dark Hawk theme, just him wailing on it would be so good.
We need
Oh,
Dark
yeah.
Hawk back. I don't care what it says.
Yep.
I
No,
need
we
it.
did- I
We
agree.
need Dark Hawk. We need Dark Hawk 100%.
Oh my! I'm done. Look what he said.
Yes. Just ignore
No.
him.
No.
Yeah,
That's
just
not the
ignore
kind
him.
of ending that we're trying to
If you give
have
him attention, he's just going to keep going. If you give him attention, he's just going to keep going. Just ignore him.
Yeah, I'm gonna ignore this Justin person, even though I know who he is.
I think we know. I think we know now, based on his theories being so dumb. We know.
But yeah, it's pretty interesting.
Why did not? Ring door?
I'm excited for this game we're gonna play. This game we're gonna play gets me excited.
All right, give me 1 sec. We'll do final predictions for the trailer when I get back, and then we're gonna dive right into the game. Because I gotta explain the game for some of you guys that don't know how to play yet.
Yeah, some of you guys probably don't know this game.
I'll
Me and
explain
Underground knows. Like,
when I get back.
Underground knows, but
Be thinking about your guys' final predictions until I get back, because I'm gonna be laying it down when I get back.
All right.
but yeah, I like the Yoon and Dimitri. I want to see Yoon and Dimitri go at it.
Yeah.
You know what I could see? I think the only way I could see Yoon and Dimitri fighting is that maybe Dimitri beats another opponent, and Dimitri gets so cocky, and Yoon sees it. He's like, and Kwon tells Yoon, "You see that kid over there? You better beat him." He's like, he tells Yoon, he orders Yoon, like Kwon orders Yoon to beat Dimitri badly.
Yeah.
I mean, Kwon is the captain, right? So he can do that.
Maybe.
Maybe that's how Dimitri gets hurt. Maybe Kwon tells Yoon to injure him.
Yeah.
You want your copy for the first?
And that actually could, believe it or not, that could really anger Robbie. Like he knows it was under, like if he knows it was under Kwan's orders.
Yeah.
Yep. You see, this is what I want from Kwon, man. This is about what I'm asking for the writers, because, okay, yeah, no, but yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
Do you want cheese or pep first?
I can have either, whatever's fine.
Yo, Joe, did you hear what I said?
Oh, sorry, I went to go grab food real quick. What?
You know, okay, so I said, what if Kwon orders Yoon to hurt Dimitri and Robbie gets mad at that? Because Robbie would know it's Kwon, right? Because
Yeah.
ordered Yoon.
Oh,
Kwon
100%.
ordered Yoon to
I
hurt
think
him.
one of the things that's going to be so interesting with Robbie in this tournament is going to be the fact that Robbie is literally going to his head is not going to be fully in the game because he's literally going to be so focused on the stuff that's going on with Tori.
You know what I
that-
could see, Joe?
Yeah.
So imagine Robbie gets so emotional. He leaves the Sekateka. He's like crying somewhere else. Miguel runs after him. He's like, Robbie, wait. And I mean, he's crying, and Miguel's like, are you okay? Like, he gives him a talk. And then Miguel is the reason that Robbie gets back to his focused self.
Yeah, that's basically what the Chosen One said.
Because I feel like
I believe
the
that.
only way I could see it happen is Miguel. Miguel is the main reason.
Yep. That's
Well, I think
basically
they're
what the
gonna truly do
Chosen
this-
One. He's made. I don't know if you saw it, but he made a video about that.
Well,
He
I actually
said
don't
that.
like, and I've said this before. I don't see Robbie like. I want Robbie to win and get the trophy, but I don't think Robbie does this by himself in the state that he's in.
No,
I think he will need help. And
Miguel has. He's got his brother.
I'm
Yeah,
His
Miguel's
brother
going to
has
bring him
one.
back to his A
And-
game. I think Miguel's going to bring him back. You know what I could see? Because he's going to bring him back to his A game. Not only that, I think Miguel will be the reason to unleash the Dark Robbie.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a big fan of Robbie has his. Think of Quan and Robbie as like Obi-Wan and Anakin. So they have this Obi-Wan and Anakin incredible points battle, and Robbie eventually wins by going into full balance mode. But then what I really like, and Chosen One said this, I love this. I told Melissa this the other night.
Yep.
I love the idea of Miguel and Axel going for last man standing challenge, and just like give them hell. Like
You know, just imagine, Joe, just imagine Louis Tan's character. Imagine his reaction to Miguel beating Axel.
he's gonna be pissed.
Yeah.
He's going to see Miguel as a, you know what he's going to see? No, here's the thing, Joe. hold on, Joe. You know what I think could happen? Because I think Silver probably told him about Miguel. I think Silver
Yep.
told him about Miguel how great he is. And here's the thing, Joe. Hear me out, okay? In the beginning, I don't think he's gonna believe Silver when he says that Miguel's a great fighter. I don't think he'll believe it. But the moment he beats Axel, that's where Sensei Wolf is gonna be like, maybe Silver's right. Maybe this kid is really good. So
Yeah.
but yeah, that's how I think.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I think that could definitely happen. I think just because he seems to be arrogant and cocky and very ruthless, I can see him getting mad and straight up just like
You know how funny would it be, Joe? Imagine how funny would it be the moment Miguel beats him, Johnny gives Sensei Wolf that look. He's like, "I told you, my student beat your student, Sensei Wolf." That's Johnny right there.
Johnny's definitely gonna give him that look. I definitely think Johnny's gonna be sick of his shit because I have a feeling early in the tournament they're already gonna fight, and then he'll already have beat his ass, and because there's only two people I believe in skill wars, story wise and skill wise, that I think will be able to stand up to Sensei Wolf. I think Chosen and Johnny are the only one that can take him on.
Whoa, Joe, you just gave me a theory. What if
Yeah.
Johnny and Chosen teams up and defeats him?
They could. I could see that for a part 3 street fight.
Please, bro. Please. Like those two teaming up again against a bigger threat? Yes.
I mean, I'm sorry, but this guy's gonna be way tougher than the blonde sensei. So
Yeah.
Chosen better watch
I
his
could see
back.
that fight. I could see that fight lasting so long.
I think that could probably happen at the end of part 2 during the hotel brawl or the big brawl at the end.
Maybe that's a
I'm not even on it, but I'm laughing because I'm just like, oh my god, that's so stupid. Oh my god, that's so dumb. Why would you say that? Are you really that dumb? Like, please tell me you're not that dumb because I'm
What are
sorry.
you talking about? What are you talking about?
If we believe that Justin is the silver, the last theory killed me about just how stupid it is.
Oh yeah, I see it. Okay.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
that's so fucking dumb. I'm sorry for my language, but that's dumb.
Also, your thing about the sensei
Yeah, no,
bracket
that's not
in
happening.
episode 7 is not happening. It's
No.
much later. I guarantee it.
Here's the thing. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen in episode 10. Let's be honest.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Because I feel like they're going to use that as a tiebreaker match. So,
Because listen, I know Hayden. Listen, I know at first I said Hayden debunked that, but Hayden could be lying to us about that.
Yeah.
he's done it before. I don't trust Hayden. I've said this before.
It's like people.
You guys
You thought
remember
that
season 3? Remember season 3? Ooh, a big death's going to happen.
Yeah.
I
Oh
still
my
think
God.
that it's possible because you know what I could see, Joe? You know how episode 10 could start? I think episode 10 will start with them announcing the bracket.
Yeah.
or announcing it at the end of episode 9 as a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good way to end it.
Yeah, after the finals for both Robbie and Sam.
Maybe the finals for the kids will be episode 9 then.
Yeah.
Well, they might, because what I've heard
Maybe.
before, which I really like, is that to show how intense this tournament's going to be, I've heard that when this tournament gets, especially you've seen scoreboard leaks of Iron Dragon with more points than Miyagi-Do, I've seen situations where in terms of points that each event is worth, that to catch up, they need Johnny to win this Sensei.
You know
bracket.
what, Joe? Can I say something real quick? Because I remember Tanner saying this. Tanner said his favorite episode is episode 9. And you know why I think he said that? I think that's the episode he wins the Sekatekai as the male champ.
It could happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be great. I've always said from the beginning that Johnny should win this tournament. Like
Yeah,
Daniel
he
gets
wins it
like the
at the
first
end.
time,
That's cool.
if Daniel I could see Daniel getting taken out in this tournament. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, he'll put up a good fight, but I think it's Johnny that will get the win.
Yeah, I
Johnny
was
is
gonna
gonna
make
be
that-
yo.
if Johnny
I
is
swear.
winning- So one of my biggest theories I really like is that in the tournament, if they're gonna have other people fight different people, I think that Daniel will be in the tournament. Will have his fight before Johnny's fight. Who wants pepperoni, honey?
Before his fight, right? Yeah.
And I think that Daniel will fight Kim Da-eun, and I think that what is it? Oh, it's really good. I think that he will actually Daniel and Kim Da-eun will on purpose they'll disqualify each other so that they know that to make Johnny actually just go forward.
You know that would be crazy, Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny and Robbie winning as father and son.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
And I don't think Johnny was going to compete, but I think just because this guy's such an asshole, I think Johnny is just going to not take any. He's not going to take no for an answer.
No.
And imagine Kreese giving him that proud look, like.
Dude, if I see Kreese tearing, if I see Kreese tear up and cheering, I'm gonna start laughing my ass off. But also,
If Kreese actually starts cheering for Johnny and win, oh my god, Ron.
do you remember?
Oh, yeah.
Remember them talking about that emotional scene with Johnny and Kreese? What if that's it? What if it's that he sees Johnny win for the first time on any stage, and he just like
He finally got the moment. Kreese got that moment now.
Yeah.
He finally gets the moment.
Yep.
Yeah.
that'd be such-
And,
that'd be such
and
a
the best part
moment.
is that he's not his sensei when he does it, when he gets it.
Yeah, and you know what would make that moment so powerful? I feel like in that moment, he's going to realize that what he's doing with Quan and everything else is not his it's not his student. Like he's going to realize, in this moment, the student he has isn't the student he needs, and even though he wants to still focus on Tori and do the right thing with Tori, he really is going to be just happy for his former student and just be embracing that.
Imagine Tori. Okay, I know you're talking about Kreese reaction. I can imagine Tori just cheering for Johnny because because let's not forget, she was Johnny's student in season 2.
Mm-hmm.
I really want to see them have more scenes by the end of part 3 because I really feel like they've not given us enough Tori and Johnny.
I think we'll get one in part 2. Actually, I think we'll get an interaction with those two in part 2. Actually.
You might. Although I wouldn't mind a Tori and Daniel interaction.
We can get that
too. That too, because I feel like Daniel needs to. I'm sorry, listen. I understand that people say Johnny was doing no wrong, but I feel like Daniel needs to kind of apologize to Tori because he is one of the reasons why she left. Like he's one of the reasons.
I mean, I definitely think that Daniel needs to apologize for not going after Tori, but Daniel was right to stop that fight.
Yeah,
like he's one of the reasons. The only reason why. Here's the thing.
He definitely needs to apologize for not going after Tori.
Here's the thing. I'm not saying before people go into conclusion.
Apologize.
Hold on. Before people go into conclusion, I said he's one of the reasons. I didn't say he's the reason. I said he's one of them because.
Oh yeah. No, I heard what you said. Both he and Johnny both need to apologize for Tori for not going after her.
I could see that being one of the final scenes for part 2. I could see Johnny and Daniel like apologizing to her. Like I can actually see it. And that was set up for
like Johnny apologizing for not going after Tori and not seeing how much pain she was in, and Daniel also apologizing for not going after Tori. But yeah, but as far as that fight was concerned, Daniel was right to stop it.
You know what I could see? Joe, you know what I could see by the end of part 2? Imagine Tori's at her house, right? And then someone knocks on the door and it's Johnny and Daniel.
Yeah.
And that's where they apologize. They're like, Tori, we're sorry for everything. If you want to come back to Miyagi, the dojo is free. You're a part of our family now. You're part of Miyagi, And imagine Tori crying, like, bro, that would actually hit me, like.
Yeah.
Like I feel like Tori. I don't know why, but I feel like Tori's gonna make me cry. Like I don't know why. Like every time I see Tori, I'm gonna like start tearing up.
Yeah.
I haven't talked about this yet, but it's been on my mind for a while. Did you guys see? You guys see that post on Instagram when somebody met William Zabka at one of the events after Ralph Macchio did the interview confirming that Karate Kid Legends is canon.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys see what William Zabka said in the interview?
What did he say?
he basically pulled an Andrew Garfield, and basically he was asked about being in the movie, and he basically did the how do you word it, the basic like I signed an agreement which says I can't say anything, which makes me think he's in the movie now.
It wouldn't surprise me if he was actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm eating, bro. Leave me alone. But like, it just made me wonder. Like, oh, you know what's funny? Did you guys watch? Did you guys watch Karate's video when that news came out?
What?
You know what's funny, Joe? I was the one that told him about it, and he made a video about it after.
Did you see what he said in the video? What he admitted to though?
What did he say?
He now says that he wants to see Hector return in Cobra Kai more than watch that movie.
Oh yeah, I
Wait,
saw that.
wait, what?
I saw that.
All of a sudden, he wants Hector to come back?
Well, he's just talking about just how awful Karate Kid Legends is going to be. So he's just like, oh, the worst two evils? It's like, I'm taking only one of these options.
Ooh, someone just gave me okay. Someone gave me a profile picture for Sam, and I'm just gonna put it as my profile picture on Discord. Hold on.
Okay.
Joe's gonna be like, I knew it.
Chosen's on his way to joining the dark side.
Don't you mean joining the Bonsai Badass?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Join the club. We got jackets.
Yeah. hmm
when? Oh,
Hey, Joe?
when the hell did that happen?
What?
Oh, yeah.
What happened?
That Chosen finally likes Sam.
I know.
When did that happen?
I don't
Listen,
know.
I would admit it any day. I like Sam now. Like, listen, after hearing the theories, I feel like Sam might actually surprise me.
This is a recorded broadcast. I'm saving
Yeah.
all
One more thing I would like.
I'm posting all these clips on my channel. I'm gonna rename this stream.
Well, Dark Chosen, I'm glad you're coming around to what I've been saying.
Yeah, like I'm
A
like,
round of
okay,
applause.
maybe Sam might actually surprise me, because I was surprised before with other characters, like Tori's one example.
What? Look at his
Pretty-
reaction. Yeah, I would.
Yeah. One more thing I would like to say about Sam is like, you know how like we saw like the dark side of Robbie in season 4, the dark side of Hawk in season 3, and then the dark side of Tori in both season 2 and 3, and then we kind of saw a little bit of a bit of that from, can't remember the name, but yeah, like just imagine like how dangerous Sam would be if she were to go tap into her inner Cobra. Like she would be the most deadly fighter that we'll ever see.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
not,
what I think we're going to
I'm not
see in
ignoring.
part 2.
I'm just.
That's what I think we're going to see in part 2. And
for you
Zara is going to regret it.
Yeah, we're probably going to
And
see Zara
Zara
really afraid for the first time.
Definitely. And for you, and here's the thing: for you to admit, like, you can clearly see that I'm eating. I'm not mad at you, but this is a podcast that is structured, and we're having a conversation. And if you really are going to threaten unsubscribing, that tells me that you don't want to do business, and that you want the person that I thought that you were capable of being on this channel, because you're being so needy. And so, I need an answer right away. Why am I not? First, you come up with these terrible theories, and then you literally are just coming in here, just like, if you don't answer me, I'm going to unsubscribe. I'm sorry. I wish that bothered me, but when you get to 1K subscribers, whoop-de-doo.
You need respect.
I need respect. I want my fans to be respectful. So, and if you're not going to be respectful and you're just going to argue and just say I'm mad, first you tell me in my own stream that I can't ban certain people that I feel justified bans, and then you're going to come in here and pretend you're not Silver. Oh, hello there, Dylan. How are you doing, man? Okay, so we're gonna do one last final prediction, and then we can start. Oh, you had to say something, Melissa?
Yeah, I wanted to say, like, you remember, like, to piggyback off of what you said, Tyrell. Do you remember what Silver said to Daniel in season 4 about him having a little bit of Cobra Kai in him?
Yeah.
Well, Sam has a little bit of Cobra Kai in her, as we've been able to like see, because she takes after her father in that.
Yeah, she kind of does. So honestly,
So if
But
Sam decides to unleash that side of her, may God have mercy on Zara's soul.
Yo,
Right.
Joe, check the private chat.
But yeah, like Sam takes after her father in a lot of ways, and that is one of them. Because you notice how like when she started embracing Johnny's teachings, like she really started to get into it. Like, so like I could see and it didn't take her, she mastered those skills like really proficiently.
Yeah.
And like she even says, you don't stop to consider that maybe I liked training with Johnny. Like she even admitted it. She even admitted it. Like, and
yeah.
So I could see like, Sam unleashing her own inner Cobra.
Yeah. It's like she's probably been holding it back for a long time, but like on Zara, she has nothing to hold back. Like we're pretty much gonna see a side of Sam that we've never seen before. It's like any fighter would lose to Sam, to that version of Sam. Even Quan, Miguel, or Robbie. It's
hey
like,
guys, can I say something? I'm sorry, Taro, for interrupting.
No, that's okay.
No, you're good.
Yeah, that's fine. What happened to Joe?
I don't know actually.
But in part 3, I want to see the 3 things. One, Carmen and Johnny's
guys. Laptop.
Sorry, that's okay. Yeah, Underground was just talking about what he wants to see in part 3.
Yeah.
What did you say,
My
Underground?
laptop literally decided to just go, hey, your charger's plugged in, but you're not plugged into the right side, so fuck you, bro, and just shut itself off. But yeah. So what were you saying, Tyrell?
No, I was actually wanting to know what Underground said for like one of his the first thing he wants to see in part 3. Like what were you saying, Underground?
Yeah, I want to see Carmen and Johnny's wedding with their baby.
Oh yeah, I think I definitely see that happening more likely.
Oh yeah, you're definitely gonna see that. That's definitely on the table. You got nothing to worry about there.
Secondly, I want to see a high school graduation.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, we might see that.
It's possible.
Although, believe it or not, I don't know if we will get to see a high school graduation, but as opposed to a dojo graduation. Like, imagine if we get a graduation at the dojo where where Johnny and Daniel actually graduate the kids to being senseis.
Yeah.
Sam, Robbie, Tori, and Miguel, and
it's like being ranked the Jedi Masters.
Yeah,
I definitely think that will happen. I do see a graduation.
Because let's be real, that's their real school. Let's be real, that is their real school.
Yeah.
The high school is just there to show that they're getting a learning a higher education. But like
And
Gotta
he
go
said-
to
Dojo's,
the chosen.
the dojo's their actual school.
You know what I can see happening? I can see like maybe Robbie and Tori, since they're a couple, taking over the Miyagi-Do branch in the All Valley, and maybe Sam and Miguel taking over the Okinawan branch with Chosen.
Yeah.
Chosen, I wish
Oh.
you were. I wish you were the real Art the Clown Chosen, because then you would actually have all these lizards handles.
Oh,
So yeah, what was the one?
For my last one, I want to see Daniel making a toast to Mr. Miyagi.
That'd be
Hmm.
nice.
Spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're making a
Actually,
toast to all of
you know
them.
what I would love? Like, okay, we've seen how Daniel always, like, you know, like he always talks about Mr. Miyagi. I would actually love to see Johnny maybe making a toast to Mr. Miyagi.
Maybe all of them.
Don't worry, the music.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. I can see that.
Yeah, like I want to see Johnny finally acknowledge. You know what I want from Johnny in this part? I want him to finally acknowledge Mr. Miyagi saving his life. I want him just to acknowledge that,
Yeah.
like to thank him, to show gratitude towards him, because it's funny because he has no problem calling Mr. Miyagi out on all the times he kicked his butt and calling him a liar and a thief. But he's never once ever acknowledged that Mr. Miyagi saved his life, and he owes Mr. Miyagi a lot.
Yeah.
Because if
You
he
know,
hadn't
I
saved his
think-
life,
I've been thinking about this question since season 4. I'm glad that you said this, Melissa.
yeah,
I actually think that Johnny will win a major fight this season by just pulling a no be there completely, and I think that will be part of the reason that over time he'll start to realize. Because I think you guys watched the have you guys watched on the Cobra Kai YouTube channel the behind the fights videos? Have you seen those, Melissa?
yeah.
So they put out the one for Johnny, and William was talking about how much the hardest stuff for him to do is when they've leaned into him doing the full-on Miyagi-Do style. Sorry, I'm laughing because I know that's Chosen's account, but it's making me laugh so hard. I'm sorry. I'm laughing because Art the Clown just joined the chat. Wow, is there something else you wanted to show me?
Yeah,
What was
someone in the chat mentioned about Julie Pierce being a cliffhanger in part 2. Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree with that. I hope that
It could
happens.
be. Yeah, I hope it
Which will get
happens.
us, which will really get us
Also,
hyped for part 3.
I want Joe. I want to ask you something. I want to ask your opinion on this.
Yeah.
I want to ask your opinion on this. Do you want to can you pull up that picture of Chosen and Kim?
Chosen, can you pull it up?
Oh yeah, I don't think
Here's
you
the
were here.
problem. If I pull it up, my computer is probably gonna lag really bad. So someone
Let me
else
see
is
if I
just
can pull it up. I'll try and pull it up. I might have it. Give me 1 sec. I think I have it. I should be able to grab it right. I have a high definition version of it too, I think. So let me do.
Oh, yeah.
What funny?
Woman was trying to outrun a squirrel
What? Well, I try to.
because a squirrel was chasing her.
What's squirrel chasing her for?
I don't know.
That's an interesting question. There you go. Oh crap! I'm in the wrong
All right.
menu. Let me go. There you go. I'm gonna go. That's a good angle, right?
All right.
Good.
What are your thoughts on it? Like,
Oh, you missed my thoughts when I was talking about it. Okay.
Yeah, you weren't here,
Um,
Melissa.
I don't.
Oh, okay.
So there was a theory out there that some people were thinking that there was a theory out there that some people were saying some ludicrous nonsense because everything always has to be regarding to relationships and affairs and drama, right?
right? Yep.
I completely want to diss, and I did, and in my video I posted, which you can watch when you get done with this, Melissa.
Yeah.
I believe fully that whole thing they are talking about is nonsense, and I think that if you really look at Kim Da-eun's character, I think she is I think she is like kind of a female version of Chosen. They're both very tough and like kind of have that like Korean energy and foundation. And I think this is kind of the two of them kind of going, my students will beat your students, but we'll take drink together. And they're all kind of having that little moment. Maybe the first day at the tournament was kind of stressful. Because I think it was Chosen that said this once. I think this bar scene is in episode 7.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
And so for some reason, I just have a feeling. I'm sorry, Chosen was right about something, so I'm laughing now. Because Art the Clown was stalking this Dylan his calendar. I was laughing because Chosen kept pushing this Dylan person to reveal themselves as Silver. And now they just revealed themselves. Because they said Chosen has no job. And I'm like, well, bye, Dylan. Because I'm like, where have I heard that from?
Imagine. Oh, you know what, Joe? Joe? You know what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Imagine if we get like. Imagine this scene. Imagine if like
Me?
Kim, Kim and Chosen are in the bar area, and they have this moment. They have this scene. And like they're having like this really intense discuss like about what you said about their students, and Chosen's like, can I buy you a drink? And Kim is like, it's like, or can I get you a drink? And Chosen's like, can I get you a drink? And Kim's like, no, I get it.
Oh, that would be great.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I was laughing because Chosen's Art the Clown account said after I banned Dylan, they said, go to sleep before you get caught by your mom. It's past your bedtime.
Yeah, I see it.
Maybe you should go to the Clown Cafe.
Good one, Chosen. Good one.
Oh my god. I don't know why, but that killed me. Dylan needs reading. Oh my gosh. No, yeah, I love what you're saying, Melissa. I'm sorry that I kind of lost track of it when Chosen was making me laugh, but
also, what are your thoughts on the picture below?
oh yeah, let me pull that one up real quick.
Wait, which one?
I'll pull it up. Give me a second, Tyrell. I'm gonna move it.
But yeah, one more thing I'd like to say.
If you guys want the highest quality versions of these pictures, they're right here on the Tadum website.
Yeah. No, I know.
So I think this is the one you're talking about?
Yeah.
All right, so I think this, based on the angle of it, they're staring at something here. Now, because they're all lined up together, I want to say that it could be maybe this is when they're unveiling all the other dojos, and here's them looking at being, because their face kind of shows surprise and shock.
Yeah.
Like what they're seeing, they're not believing. Or
I mean, Sam actually looks pretty calm in this one.
Yeah. Or my other theory is maybe this is early in because we don't know what the lineups of how soon each fighter fights a certain opponent since there's so many dojos. What if this is them viewing the first match of the tournament and it's not them and they get to experience just how tough some of these fighters are firsthand as like a first chance before they go up for their turn. You know what I mean, Melissa? Like you kind of they're watching something.
Yeah,
So I think that would be possible.
I think like what if it's like Quan they're watching, like they're seeing how skilled Quan is. Like Robbie, because Robbie looks worried. Like Robbie looks really worried, and but Miguel's kind of like curious. Like he's like shocked, but like he's like curious. And Dimitri and and Devin, they look worried. They're the
Yeah.
ones actually look
Oh, yeah.
worried. Hawk kind of looks like surprised. Sam's kind of like she's curious, but she's like taking in the knowledge, you know?
I feel like Quan probably did something that's so crazy for all of them. Because you also have to remember that when we're introduced to Quan hasn't met the Miyagi-Do students yet. So this could easily be them seeing Quan fight for the very first time. And
I mean,
they
I don't know
truly
about
know
I don't
what's
know if Axel. I don't know if it's Axel because Robbie looks generally concerned.
Yeah, I feel like it's Quan. I feel like it's them seeing Quan for the first time.
I
and
like that, Dark Chosen. I like that.
I got another theory. Because it's shock, even though it's calm, even though it's weird, it would be calm. I just had an interesting thought. You know how it was going to be duo fights together?
Yeah.
What if they're witnessing? Because sometimes two students are going to fight opponents together. What if they're witnessing a duo of Quan and Tori against someone?
Mm-hmm.
And maybe Sam has hope. Because here's something I want to add to it, Melissa, that I have a second part to it.
Yeah.
The reason Sam looks calm is Tori's not getting along with her partner. And so she's seeing that there's hope. Because
maybe
Sam kind of has this
that's a good one.
She kind of has this look to me like where she's very like calm about what's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everyone else is like, fuck, look at this kid. How are we gonna beat this dude?
Yeah.
Especially Robbie. Like Robbie's like, I'm the captain, I gotta fight him. Like shit.
But yeah, I could actually see an interaction between Sam and Tori, like where Tori just like tells Sam, like, you don't even deserve to be captain. You just got it handed to you.
Yeah.
I actually had to earn my captain spot here. You just got it handed to you because your daddy's the sensei, and it's like that's gonna be like that's gonna be in Sam's mind, and she's gonna be like, do I really deserve to be captain? Do I really deserve this?
Yeah.
And I think that's gonna put Sam on her own arc where she proves that she does deserve to be team captain.
Mm-hmm.
She proves it.
And I really think that Tori getting injured by Zara is going to set that spark. That she needs to get it done.
Because yes, Sam was made captain by default, but Tori walked out. Like she quit. It wasn't a case where Daniel was showing favoritism. You know, Tori left the dojo, and Sam has the skills to back it up, whether anybody admits it or not.
Mm-hmm.
Like
she was up 2-1.
Yeah, she may not have been like. I mean, like, what's the best word? Like, what's the best way to put this? Terrell, maybe you could help me. Like, she may not have like earned it. Like she may not have had to work to be team captain. Like, she may not have like earned it fight wise, but he does deserve to be it. She's got the skills to back it up.
By the way, I wanna mention something real quick. I do have to go soon.
Okay.
Oh, should we save the game for next time then, Chosen? If you have to leave, I don't want to play without.
I still have time to play the game, but I'm just saying I have to go soon. I just want to let you know.
Okay. No,
yeah, I mean, I gotta go. I gotta go soon too. So maybe we should do it next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you gotta leave, Melissa, we'll save the game for next week because
I was getting excited.
Yeah, me too. I was getting excited too for this.
Well, I'll explain the game, and then you guys, because it might take you a while to think about your characters. So, let's do this. We'll play next week, but I'll explain the game, and then you guys can. Let's do this instead of playing the game. Let's pick our teams this week, and then we'll strategize how they fit into our dojo.
Okay, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not ignoring you, Justin.
Okay.
I have a planned podcast. I'm trying to focus on taking care of my whole.
It doesn't matter. Is who he is.
Right, that's true. So how this works is I came up with a game that I was going to play because I didn't think we were going to get any news this week, and then we got pictures, which is great.
Yeah.
Because these pictures are enough. Like You could literally make a million videos about just these pictures. It's crazy. Just imagine how much things we're going to be able to talk about once the trailer comes out.
Oh yeah, next week is gonna be action.
Oh, Joe. Oh,
Yeah.
Joe, I just thought of something.
Okay.
What if the reason Sam had, like, with what you said, what if the reason Sam has that look is because Tori did a Miyagi-Do move in that match?
That's
You
a
see,
good theory.
I've been saying this for a while. I think Tori's gonna use a lot of Miyagi-Do during this tournament.
Yeah.
He is so
Like Chris can get pissed all he wants, but Chris, I'm sorry to tell you this, but Tori knows Miyagi-Do, and yeah,
I bet Sensei Kim will be more pissed about it.
yeah, let
Yeah,
her
I
get
mean,
mad. I don't care.
Although they wouldn't like be surprised because it wouldn't be the first time they did that, you know, because they were doing it at the All Valley tournament in season 4.
Chris was fine with
With,
it.
Yeah, I don't think
yeah.
Chris would be mad actually. Now I'm thinking about it,
No.
but maybe Kim will be. Kim will be.
Yeah.
Mad.
Of course, she does take
Yeah,
her
actually,
legacy
He's
seriously.
kind of encouraged it, believe it or not. In season 4, Chris kind of encouraged it because like he because he knew that would be like that would totally catch them off guard.
Yeah, Chris
Remember,
will
it was
probably be
Silver
okay
that
with
it was Silver that really liked. It was Silver that really liked the
Silver
No.
didn't care. Let's be honest. Silver's like, okay, I don't care.
Well, he liked it because remember in season 4 he was teaching Robbie as Robbie and Robbie and Kenny were training, and he was explaining that he was teaching Miyagi-Do to Kenny, and then basically,
Silver's like, it's okay. Like,
well, yeah, he says, yeah, he's like, it's all about balance, right? And he's like, yeah, balance
balance
is crucial.
crucial.
Man,
Yep.
can't stand, he can't fight.
Yep,
I love
Yep.
that scene, by the way. That scene is great. One of my favorite scenes in season 4.
one of my favorite scenes. I love that scene so much. That was the one scene where Silver almost felt like a sane human being because, like, that scene is something I've replayed with my actual senseis, and I'm like, I've actually seen that happen. So, like, this is actually a normal thing. It actually makes Silver not look like a psychopath.
Mm-hmm. But one thing I'll say real quick, like this is a bit off topic, but like looking at next week, since we already have the photos, I kind of have an idea of what I'm gonna write for episode 6 and 7, but not yet for episode 8 through 10. And yeah, I do have to get going now, so I just wanted to point that out.
Okay, can I explain the game real quick for next week before you leave?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna play tonight before we got the pictures, and you guys can start thinking about this all the way till next week. Is you guys know fantasy football, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I created a game called Fantasy Dojo. So you pick the dojo that you want to be that represents your personality, and here's the catch: Mr. Miyagi, all the Miyagi characters, they already exist in the universe. So you're adding characters throughout fiction from other franchises into these dojos based on their stats and skills, based on what their personalities, what would make sense for them to be, right?
All right.
But you're keeping in mind, like, maybe say Miyagi would have been a sensei still in Miyagi-Do, Daniel would be a sensei in Miyagi-Do, but you're not picking like we did the one time where you put different students in different dojos, right? This is no Cobra Kai or Miyagi-Do characters or Miyagi-verse characters can apply to this game.
Mm-hmm.
We're adding new characters to this universe.
Yo,
so it's
Joe.
multiversal.
Joe.
And you can only pick 8 people across fiction for your dojo.
I think Joe already knows my picks. Some of my picks.
Yeah, me and Charles are discussing them. So be thinking of your 8 and what dojo you'll pick.
So it's out of all the characters in the Miyagi-Do universe.
No, you're picking fiction. You're picking nobody. You're adding characters to the Miyagi-Do universe.
Yeah, it's not. You can't add anyone. You can't. For example, you can't add Sam, Miguel.
So this is full difference. So say hypothetical.
Okay.
You're in Miyagi-Do. You pick. You're adding Yoda as a sensei in Miyagi-Do, right?
Or like Hermione Granger to
exactly
Miyagi-Do.
So just like that. So you can pick 8 people.
Even characters from The Walking Dead would do.
Yeah, you can add with Walking Dead. So your first goal you need to do is you pick your dojo you think represents you the best, and you put and then you can decide what your team is. Like I already picked my team. I already picked my dojo.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
oh,
This is what we'll be
you guys.
doing.
Yeah.
I already have my. I already have my 8 characters.
Oh, you already have your 8? It was that
Yeah.
fast? Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys want to hear them or?
Yeah, you can tell us.
Sure.
I'm curious to see what you'll say.
All right. All right. For my dojo, I picked the West End Warriors.
Hmm. A new dojo. Interesting.
All right. As for my first pick, I picked Electra.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Um, for my second pick, I picked Hawkeye.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny about that underground?
Huh?
You and I are gonna have to have our dojos battle now because I got an archer that's captain my dojo now too.
Oh shit. Okay.
I'm
All
coming
right.
for your purple ass.
Okay. All right. All right. For my third pick, I picked Iron Man.
Ooh.
Oh, Iron Man in
Yeah.
West End, pretty cool.
For my fourth pick, oh, this was unexpected. I picked Ghostface.
Oh, okay. I think I have my match now. I have my match.
Who did you pick your last one underground?
Ghostface.
Nice.
I think I know who I have my match underground. I think you know
Which
who.
version of Ghostface is it?
Any
It doesn't
any,
matter. It doesn't really matter, Joe.
yeah.
It could be any version.
People are gonna be
Alright.
so mad about my. People are gonna be so
Alright.
mad about my team. My
You want to
team
hear
is
my
so
kind of like
Oh, hey, I'm not done yet. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're not? Okay, go ahead.
For my fifth pick, I picked Ahsoka Tano.
Ooh, good choice.
That's a good one.
Oh, that's good.
I like that
Um,
choice.
For my sixth pick, I picked Daryl Dixon.
Oh, nice.
You know what? I love that choice.
Bringing in the
Yeah.
Walking Dead. All right.
Um,
Great. Now I got to deal with an archer and a crossbow wielder.
for my seventh pick, I pick Red Hood.
Ooh, Jason Todd.
Wait,
huh?
Joe,
Yeah.
can I say my top 5? Because I have top 5 already. I want to say
Yeah,
my
you
top
can top five. Oh, you
I
done
think
on
It's gonna be
One
so
more.
fast. It's gonna be so fast.
Okay.
All right. Art the Clown. Sienna Shaw.
I knew it.
Halloween Kills Michael Myers. The Halloween Kills version of Michael Myers.
Fucking Michael Myers.
Prometheus.
Good choice.
And Doctor Doom. That's my top 5.
All right. Those are your
Yeah.
5 so far.
And
agree.
for my last pick, and she's a DC character. Katana.
Nice.
Oh yeah, someone told me So for my dojo, by the way, if you're wondering, I'm Cobra Kai.
Yeah, I was about to.
My dojo.
You
Cobra
picked
Kai
Cobra
is my
Kai?
dojo. Yeah, Cobra Kai.
All right. You guys want to hear my top 8?
Yeah.
Oh, you have all 8 already? Okay.
All right. So the Fantastic Four, all of them.
Oh, dang.
Nice.
Fuck.
All of them. Okay.
Fuck.
Spider-Man.
Which
Okay.
version? Which
Spider-Man.
actor?
The Tobey Maguire kind of like Spider-Man.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I have my 6th pick.
Okay. Harry Osborn again from the Tobey Maguire series. Harry Osborn, the Green Goblin.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. He's gonna be a tough one.
Batman.
No, damn.
Ooh,
Okay.
Batman.
Okay.
Superman.
Oh, all of us are done.
Well, that's gonna be tough because I already got him on my dojo. So we're gonna have to have
let's
2
see,
battles.
how many is that? How many is that so far? I think I did 7, right?
I think you did 8 actually.
No, I think it was 7. I know I did
No,
the
no, because
Fantastic
Fantastic
Four.
Four is 4 people, right? And
Spider-Man.
then you did Spider-Man, Harry
Batman.
Osborn.
Oh yeah,
Batman.
you're right. You're right.
I
I
want
did
to add
8.
someone to my team, Melissa, because you just gave me an idea. I'm adding Green Goblin to my team. Green Goblin's on my team.
Okay, but isn't that over 8?
No, I haven't done my full 8 yet, but I think I have my full 8 now
Okay.
because you gave me an idea. So what was my
Okay.
number 1? Art the Clown, Sienna Shaw, Halloween Kills Michael Myers, Doctor Doom, Prometheus.
You know, we should have like 2 backups, considering that's what they're gonna do in the Sekai Tekai. They're gonna have 2 backups.
You can have backups.
And then
You
hold
can
on,
have-
and then wait, hold on, Joe. And then Green Goblin. Okay, I know my next pick is gonna be Winter Soldier, Bucky.
Okay. So my 2 backups are gonna be the Hulk
Ooh.
Okay.
and Wolverine from the X-Men.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. I got it. I got you, Melissa. I got you. All right. For my backups, I pick Deadpool.
You know, wait, hold on. Can I say my top 8 real quick? Because I haven't finished yet. Then we'll talk about backups.
right.
Okay, so
Oh, I just want to before I want to save the dojo. I'm gonna go with Miyagi Fang. Like
Miyagi fan.
I know they're
Okay.
Miyagi. I know they're Miyagi-Do, but I prefer to think of them like when I'm in my dojo, they're Miyagi Fang. They're morphed with Johnny's Eagle. Like they're Miyagi-Do and Eagle Fang respectively.
Okay, so for me, Art the Clown, Sienna Shaw, Halloween Kills Michael Myers, Doctor Doom. Who else did I say? Prometheus, Green Goblin. You know what? I'm gonna add Galactus on my team.
Dear Lord, we have to fight a planet.
And then my last pick is Winter Soldier. That's my 8 right there. Good luck beating me, Joe. Good luck beating me. I have a big threat.
Oh,
2
I'm
big
writing my
threats,
list
actually.
right now. You're not gonna like my list.
I have Doctor
Oh.
Doom and Galactus. Good luck with that, Joe. Good luck with that.
Oh,
I got the one person that can beat both those villains, though.
Oh, I think I know who it is, but I'm gonna try my best.
who?
You know what?
Reveal all my surprises. All right,
Hold on,
I'll reveal-
I want to switch one of my players. I'm gonna switch Winter Soldier to Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider's a good pick.
But yeah, that's my 8 right there. That's my 8 right there.
Hell. Oh. All right. And I pick. Ant-Man.
Okay, you want to hear my 2 backups real quick before we continue? I have 2 backups, really quick backups.
Okay.
Winter Soldier, because I feel like I need Winter Soldier as my backup if anyone gets hurt. And then, ooh, I have one. Daredevil.
Yo. Okay.
No. I have the red Daredevil.
Oh,
Okay.
Good
No,
one.
no, Joe. I had Daredevil too. Don't.
Fine, we have different versions of Daredevil, I guess.
Actually, you know what? Just to piss you off, I'm gonna put Kimp in my backup.
You want to put
Oh, Kingpin. Damn.
Well, good luck with that because if he sees a food stand, he's gonna be late.
Actually, you know what? Instead of Kimpin, because you have Spider-Man, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put Scorpion.
Okay.
And I'm gonna switch Winter Soldier with someone else. You know who I'm gonna switch Winter Soldier with, Joe? And you're gonna be shocked. Guess who, Joe?
Who?
Noel.
Oh, that's crazy. All right, my team's done. I'm ready with my 8, and I'll pick my backups later.
Okay.
Okay.
I have Green Arrow number 1, Superman number 2, Prince Zuko number 3, Anakin Skywalker number 4, Obi-Wan Kenobi number 5, Punisher number number 5 for Obi-Wan, and then number 6 would be Punisher, Moon Knight. Oh yeah, I actually do have backups, I think. Right? So I got Moon Knight, and then I have Daredevil, and then my final one before my backups is Nightwing.
Joe, I have a question. Who's
Yeah.
your sensei?
Wait,
Who's your
Joe,
sensei in your team?
Joe, I've got Superman.
Yeah,
I've got
different-
Superman.
We're in the
on my
multiverse,
list.
so there's different. We're in the multiverse, so there's different variants.
Oh, okay.
Joe, I have a question. Who's
Yeah.
your
Okay.
sensei?
Green Arrow's my sensei.
My
Oh,
sensei, hold on. My sensei is Art the Clown.
Oh, okay, nice. Actually, you know what? I'm going to change that. My sensei is actually going to be Anakin.
Yeah, Art the Clown. He's gonna
Yeah.
be messing with you guys easily.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty happy with my team. I have everyone
All
I've
right.
ever wanted in my team. Yeah, you know what? I'm actually going to change it. I don't want to have more than
You
one.
know who my sensei is gonna be?
Who?
You know who my sensei is? Doctor Strange.
That's a good choice.
Nice.
Actually,
Yeah,
you know what?
I don't
Actually,
wanna have
I'm gonna switch Art the Clown. Art the Clown's a student. You know who my sensei is?
Who?
Doctor Doom. Doctor Doom's my
I
sensei.
changed it. I'll let you keep Superman with it. I changed my number 2 to Captain America.
Oh, okay. Well, I was gonna say, like, if you want to do the multiverse, I could do Smallville's Clark
Oh,
Kent
we can do that.
Superman.
Let's do that instead. Because I'm going for specifically Superman. So that's fine. Yeah, I'm doing. Yeah, I think my sensei will be. I'm gonna have my.
Wait. Hold on. Wait. All right. For Melissa. For my
Yeah.
all right. For my backup, I choose Clark Kent on Red Kryptonite. That Clark.
Ooh, that's a good choice.
Ooh, that was.
You
a
know
good
what?
one.
Actually, can I switch my sensei real quick?
Yeah.
Because I just realized something. I think Noel should be my sensei. Noel, because Noel's a god, right?
Yeah, that's a pretty good choice.
But yeah, that's my sensei right there. Okay. Who
I'm
wants to say
sticking
something?
I'm sticking with my sensei because my
Yeah,
sensei
me
is
too.
the most powerful. My sensei is teaching the most powerful thing that you can teach.
Noel is going to teach my team how to be a god.
Well, so what I did is I went specific to like if I'm gonna have a dojo, what would be the reason for each of them working together? And so the reason I picked Anakin is because I can pick which, like you said, since we're in the multiverse, Melissa.
Yeah.
I can pick which version of each character is. So I picked World Between Worlds Anakin as my sensei.
Wait, can I make up my dojo name? Wait, hold on, Joe. Can I make up my dojo
Yeah.
name? Because I did have a.
You can make a new one if you want.
You know what would be a cool dojo name for me? I'm gonna make it God of Knights. I'm gonna make it God of Knights.
Yeah, you know, let's make this more fun. Let's make our own dojos.
Okay.
Yeah, my
Alright,
dojo name is
my-
God of Knights. It makes too much sense.
My dojo is gonna be. It's gonna be the Dark Saber Dojo.
Yeah, because Joe, doesn't God of Knights make sense for my dojo?
It does. I think. What do you think about my name?
Your name makes sense too because you have Anakin in
Yeah.
there. So
Yep, Dark Saber Dojo. Yep, I think it's pretty sick.
You know what?
Yeah,
You know what my dojo's name's gonna be? Guardians of the Dojo.
Oh, I like that. That's pretty cool.
Oh! I got mine. I got my name.
All right.
What?
I am going to name my dojo the Underground Warriors.
Nice.
Ooh.
Awesome.
That's
So
my name.
so next week we should discuss like stats for each character, and then like even though we have senseis, we should also have like captains as well.
Well,
One
depending on if we should do that, but if they come out with the trailer next week on and it's gonna be like before either on Thursday, that's gonna be like our main topic of discussion.
we can always end with this. We can always build this up and end with it after we finish discussing the
True,
trailer.
we could do it.
Yeah,
We
or
could
we'll
do
just
that.
postpone it. We'll see if we get the trailer for sure on Thursday, or just in general next week. Then we'll just postpone this till we're all ready for sure, and just write notes.
Yeah.
My team is filled with Agatha. Oh my god.
Oh,
Well, I have to start
yeah.
heading out. I have to start heading out.
Sounds
This
good.
was really
Unless you
great.
know
I
where
can't wait for next week.
Yeah, me either. I'm excited. We're gonna have a great time. This was a great stream.
Yeah, this is gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
Great
And
stream.
Dark Chosen, welcome to the Bonsai Badass.
Yeah.
Yes. Bonsai battle.
I wish I could
Yep.
start like a second membership program where just like bonsai badass support, just like
Yep. All right.
yeah, she should
That's a
do
good
that.
idea. All right.
That'd be awesome.
I'll see you guys later. Okay.
Well,
Bye,
sure,
bye,
Lindsay. Yeah,
Underground.
we'll
Bye,
start to
bye,
wrap
Dark
things up.
All right.
Chosen.
So we'll
See
see
ya.
everyone
Bye,
next
bye,
week.
Dark. Yep. See ya. All right. Bye.
Do we have anything else that we need to discuss before we all get out? of
Yeah,
here?
Joe, I want to say something real quick. Cecile spinoff is confirmed in the Arrowverse.
Chosen. Dream of Sam tonight.
What?
You said Cecile's. You know what? You want to play that game? Fine. If the Cecile show's happening and I have to live with it, then you will sleep well, knowing that not only is the Reva show confirmed, but Osha and May are not. We might not get an Acolyte season 2, but there's going to be a Reva, May, and Osha prequel.
No, we're not getting that terrible.
Yeah.
See, I know how to push your buttons too.
Listen. I love my characters Sam LaRusso, Sienna Shaw. So
Yeah. No, I think we all picked good teams. I'm pretty happy with our teams. Did you hear all my picks for my team?
Sienna Shaw should be the female
think
captain
about
for my team.
You like the name of my dojo? Dark Saber Dojo.
Sienna
All
Shaw
right.
is my female captain. So
Well, I guess we're gonna cap off, guys. Someone's got to go to work in the morning, and someone's
yeah,
got to go to
work
bed.
with Cecile.
People
Go to
are
work
going
with Cecile.
And
So we'll catch you guys next week. We're in
And-
good hands, guys. Trailer is coming next week. Let's get
Yeah,
hyped.
Cecile spinoff confirmed. Let's go.
Oh,
and guys,
yeah.
I feel like I picked the right squad, because if you think about it, they really are warriors.
Oh yeah, I think you did a good job.
Yeah.
All right, I'll see you guys later.
All right.
Yep. Have a great
Peace
time.
out. Cecile.
No,
Wow.
it's over, Chosen. I have the high ground.